listen to his music, but I know he can rap because of the shit that I heard. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Big Crit. If we can make that shit happen.
Yeah, man.
Ron Mac,
Crit, Crit
Fro.
left and shit. That nigga never came back. So
Hey, Trey, are you streaming this to your fans? Stream it to your fans.
No,
hey,
I
Ron, man,
was
I got the story. The story coming soon, though. The story coming soon.
listening to y'all, man. Hassan, what we talking about today, man? What
Yes,
you
sir.
got?
No, we just continue what Ron Mac saying, but you can go ahead and stream it to your fans, get some views. But like I was saying, you guys are known in your city. True, you're not famous worldwide, but hey, shit, I'll take it. Embrace
Man,
it.
it ain't fun for me though. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you why. Because all these motherfuckers do is focus on my music. But they'll ask me about it. Right now, one of them subscribe. I asked them to name a song. They can't name a fucking song. So why even oblige that that I'm doing the music? Why even ask me about my music? If you ain't trying to go see what my content is. I was like, shit, all my music on YouTube. These motherfuckers won't even pull their phone out and say, shit, show it to me. I can run into a stranger.
Frizzle.
Yeah.
You gotta make people do shit.
Man,
somebody in person asks you, yo, what you got going on, man? Let me see your phone real quick. Let me see your phone. Pull up YouTube on your phone. Let me see your phone. Boom. Go on that motherfucker. Add your goddamn cell phone on their fucking YouTube.
Get what?
Give them the phone. Hit play on the video and show them.
Ryan, man, the motherfucker who know me won't even hit the goddamn subscribe button. I can meet a stranger, and they'll ask me about it. They'll tell me to pull that shit. You know what I'm saying? They'll pull their phone up, like, shit, man, pull that shit up.
Yeah,
a total stranger, but the ones that know me, go ahead, Trey.
No, listen, brother, and it's going back to what I was saying a little while ago. You are doing something that most can't, brother.
Yes.
You moving in the world, you moving the needle. Not everybody don't give a damn about you moving. You leaving me.
Especially not your own family, bro, or people that's close to you, because they don't even want to see you win.
Even the people you grew up with. You leaving me, man. When you
had a
moving
twin
like
brother, nigga, he don't want you to move.
You moving. Listen, that's the shit you embrace. That shit that you can see and you know it's BS. You put that shit in front of you. Bring all that to the front. So every time you move, you know how to avoid that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So how many times he moved? You said every time. Hold on, Trey. You said every time, Uncle Trey?
Every time.
Every time?
Not every, but Listen, you are regardless. See, sometimes I wish you can just step outside of who we are and get in front of us and face and look back. Because it's no different than me telling you, Hassan telling you, and Ron Mac telling you, and it goes for Hassan and Ron Mac, that if I can stand outside of you and tell you, man, what you got going is special. What you got going is special. Stay grounded, stay focused. That shit pays off, man, when you're ready. I'm telling you now, you got bigger fish to fry because you have small children. You want to be a trillionaire? Every child within your capacity. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm giving you a possible solution. Show every child that you got what you do. Your son's into the gaming. They into all. Put them on that, man. Your life will be 10 times fold, man. I'm telling you.
Well, since you said 2 trillion,
10 years, bro. 10 years.
You know my album 2 trillion 2. It's the part 2 of 2 trillion.
It'll happen, man.
2 trillion 2. It'll happen. It'll happen. 2 trillion 2 is dropping Sunday, man. Make sure you.
Because look at what you're doing. Who trained you how to do all these backdrops and all your music? Self-trained, right?
Nobody.
Exactly. It's a gift.
And guess what?
It's a gift. That's a gift.
And
you selfish if you hold that gift. Spread that shit, bro.
And your son's following your same path. Cause I
Give it
ain't
to your
never talked to
babies.
nobody that was that age on this whole shit since I've been in this space. But your little homies, man. Real
Yeah,
talk, bro.
yeah,
Some good
what's up?
shit, man.
16 and
Real.
15?
That's
Shit.
some real shit.
I
Yeah,
saw. What's up, man? I know
How
that's
you
a
doing?
sign job.
What up? What up? Boss?
Salute.
Salute, everybody. So, what we talking about?
Man, we
Man,
talking about how bitches got big booties. How the fuck do they get the big booties, and where did they get it from? What did they have to eat? What they had to drink in order to get the big booties? What's your thoughts on that?
Man, genetic GMOs, my nigga. GMOs. Hold on.
let's see.
First time, Uncle. How about? How's your shit? GMO foods, my nigga. You know, GMO foods. And
How
all
sauce?
that
I
fat.
was just bullshitting, bro. That's not what we
Oh,
was talking about. But it's funny that you had an answer for that shit.
well, 'cause, I mean, that's what I'm interested in. I mean, I was interested in fat asses. You know,
Hot
that's,
sauce has an answer for everything.
Okay.
Who isn't
Yeah.
interested in fat asses? I ain't gonna lie, for
Mhm.
sure.
Yes.
Off the flap.
But I heard we talking about gifts or something like that. Your
Nah,
talent or
I don't
gifts?
know what we talking about. We gotta ask
Mac
Hassan.
is
He's the man with the plan, with the mic in his hand. What we talking about, Hassan?
All right, this is a question.
Mhm.
Let's continue from freezing. Remember, you were there, Trey. Do the past matter? And if it does, do we should? Oh, you were there too, Hassan. Do we should
Yeah.
continue talking about it or just ignore it and move on? Like it happened, whatever. Like know your history. Do people deserve to know their history? Go ahead, Trey.
Nah, man. Listen, I don't have too much to say about it, man. You know, I just say that it's important, man. It's important for our survival, and it's important for our future. I'm telling you, to me, it's important, man, because there is a example of what we could be. There is a little glimpse of an example because we were that. We just lost our way again because we keep focusing on the latter room and not the upper. So
Okay, that was a good one. Frizzle, what you got?
I think I answered this the other day, but you were talking about like the history and all that, right?
You don't fuck with history.
Right, right.
I heard that.
Damn.
Yeah, but you know, I still think like it's important to like the ones who do speak it, but not to embrace the negative situations of it, but that to talk about how to elevate, like how we elevated from this point of life to that point of life. Okay, now we here. Now how we can elevate through this part of life. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Go ahead, hot sauce.
Okay. I'll tell. I used to like this little Chinese girl back in the day in high school, right?
Yeah.
So wherever she went, I would follow. So she would go to these Asian cultural classes on the weekends, right? And it's for all the Chinese people who are second and third generation American. And there they'll get to like hang out with other Chinese people, learn how to write and read Chinese, learn about their culture and history. It's important to remember it. I just think for us as Black people, we don't deliver it the right way, right? There needs to be cultural centers, right, in every city or wherever majority of Black people are, because you have your teachers, you learn your different cultures, maybe you learn Swahili or some shit. I don't know, but there needs to be some things like that, and it's fun. It's not depressing. It's fun activities that's given to the kids, right? And then when they get older, their kids will go to it. So I just think we need to do it a little bit better. But yeah, past is important, right?
Yeah.
Your past is important.
Oh, Ron Mack. What you gotta say?
So let me say this. Your past, well, let me ask Uncle Trey, because he's older than all of us, right? Do they have, and I hope you don't mind me calling you Uncle Trey. That's a form of endearment too,
no,
by the way. you have a lot of wisdom that you carry with you. Because you still look young, even though you're older than all of us. You still carry a younger spirit. Do they still have the same amount of trees that grew fruit now than they did when you was a little boy?
See, there's really no answer that I can give because, of course, I wasn't into horticulture and farming and all of that. But I'll say this. If I was to really look at science, I would say that there's slightly more because they need more production.
All right. Were you able to pick a fucking pear off the tree when you was a kid? And are you able to pick a pear off the tree now?
Not today, but I will say this. When I was a kid, there were certain, and this is what was crazy, even people that lived in this inner city where I was from, people still had peach trees, plum trees, apple trees. They would grow that in their yard, you know?
Yeah.
So you don't see that today because, you know, a lot of people just got away from being resourceful.
No. You know why? Do you know it's illegal to do that in the inner cities now?
Is you saying it's illegal now to do that?
It's illegal right now to have any type of fruit, anything growing from your land in the inner city. Ain't that something?
So if they pass that law, you can see how they are really trying to manipulate your health. You can see it.
So on that perspective, right? I said that to say that's a part of history that we need to learn and really teach the younger ones that's coming after us. The game. My daughter's 16. She just turned 16. She's a teenager in this day and age right now. So I'm dealing with that type of teenager. You know, I know what type of teenager I was when I was growing up in, you know, in the early 90s and shit like that. So I know, was it the early 90s? I don't fucking know. I ain't counting.
No, like late 90s, early 2000s. But go ahead.
There you go. So
early, because Trey was a teenager in early 90s, right? Because you're what, 55, Trey?
Hell no, that nigga was a grown ass man in the damn early 90s.
Grown ass man, baby.
He was fucking everybody aunties and mamas, boy. What the hell?
Oh no, he's only you're 55, right?
I'm 56 in 90.
Bro, do you know he was? Did you go to Freenik, Dre? I guarantee you he went to Freenik. I'm gonna say he did. Did you go to Freenik?
I ain't go to none of that stuff, man. No, that stuff didn't turn me on, man. For real.
How long you been married?
This is my second marriage, man.
See, he been married twice, hot sauce.
Yeah, man. 10
years. He already know. See, the first marriage, he thought she was all right. And then he was like, "This motherfucker crazy." And then he got married again. And
hold on. How old are you, Ron Mac? How old are you, Ron Mac?
25. Baby ass.
Like 30 something, right? Because I know Frizzle. You. How old are you, Frizzle?
39.
Okay, all right. So y'all pretty young.
How old are you, hot sauce?
48.
You talking about you pretty young, man. Your ass got you know what? You just made it. You just made it to being old. You almost old. When you hit 50, you wise. You a wise man, man.
Y'all young. I mean, y'all still 30, man. There's nothing wrong with it. It's great to be young. Shit. It's great.
We just younger than you. That's all. We just younger than y'all. Because honestly, man, I feel like I'm fucking 90, nigga. Sometimes I get out of bed and I gotta stretch. Me and my wife gotta stretch. Be like, God damn it, shit.
That's good loving. What you talking about? That's the type of fucking stretch you want. That's a good loving stretch, man. I'm trying to tell you.
I won't touch my wife for a whole 2 weeks, man. Shit.
Okay. And then when you do get some touch in your ass trying to run the whole damn neighborhood out the damn neighborhood. Like, too much goddamn touch.
Hey, look, we Hey, look, don't tell.
No,
Don't tell.
no. We don't
Don't
want
tell
to. We don't
nobody.
want to hear it.
Listen,
Nope,
listen,
don't want
listen. I got you. We had some female security officers that patrol our floor, and yeah, they I made sure I made some extra noise in the house because
Hassan, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, Hassas.
If you could relive any part of your life, what part of life would you relive and why?
it's actually a good question.
My high school days. I'll change a lot.
That's for everybody, by the way. Everybody on the panel, I guess, can answer if they want.
For me, I'll change my high school days. Be more active in sports, join clubs, and join. If not going to college, and join the military at early age. And be a little bit not rude, but like little have
Real.
more be like vicious to motherfuckers. Like I won't be that nice.
Like, fuck you, motherfucker. You playing with me, you son of a bitch. Look, this is a lighter, by the way. That's why I got the orange tip on it. You're like, you motherfucker, you got me fucked up, Jack. You got to be motherfucking bullshitting. You should have been like that a little bit, right?
yeah. Go ahead, Trey. What will you do?
If I was to go back in time, if I could change any 4 years of my life, would probably be 97 to 2000. Well,
how old were you?
I was 29 when I got out of service. I did 7 years, 1 month short of 7 years. And I love my time. I had a great time. I traveled all over the country, halfway around the world, a couple of times. But if I would go back to I say 2001 to 2004, because when I got out of the military in 97, I went back to school at Mississippi State and I got my 4-year degree in secondary education. But then when I graduated in 2001, my mom was really sick. So instead of me staying down south, I came home and she was gone with less than 2 years later. So I'm glad that I came. But
2006?
No, in 2003, my mom passed. I graduated
damn.
college in 2001. 2003, she was gone. It was about 2 years exact. But what I would have changed was, instead of me coming back home, I would have just took my mama with me down south and stayed down south. But then if I would have did that, because my life is crazy. Because right when I got out of the military, I got the first divorce. The greatest thing I could have did. So I was free and single. So I didn't have the experiences guys had. Had a car. I was out here. I was running it. I was burning up the highway.
So Hassan.
Once I got out.
Say down, Hassan. Say down, Hassan. Say down, Hassan.
Go ahead.
First marriage. That was the greatest divorce he had. That's the greatest experience of his life. Think about that. I just want y'all to think about that.
But I wasn't
on
ready.
That side of the world, man.
I was 24 when I first got it. I was 24. I really wasn't ready.
Look down.
I really wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Got on 24.
I wasn't ready. For real.
Damn.
But I realized this: the more I did to hurt myself, I blocked stuff. Once I stopped being greedy when it came to the opposite sex, life blessed me, man. What is that? Stop shaking, man. What is it?
I can't stop.
All right.
The bag over there.
Oh, shit. There you go.
Stop moving, right? You keep moving.
Man, goddamn.
Stop moving. Hold your hands still, man. Shit.
No, he's drunk. He's drunk. It's all good. Go ahead, Trey. Finish up.
No, man. You know, to be honest, I really can't pick a time, man, because my life ain't been bad, man. For real, it ain't been bad. It's been all my problems came with me making dumbass decisions, and they all involved the opposite sex. For real.
Yep.
I ain't never really had no natural enemies. Dudes ain't never messed with me.
Yeah,
You know
because they
what
was
I'm
too
saying?
scared. They was too
But I
scared.
ain't never messed with nobody. As long as you ain't touch me, you can talk about whatever. You know, don't talk about my mama. Disrespectful, because then we gonna have to throw hands.
Yeah, because
But
my
if we
mama
just talking
dead.
about sports or some other shit, how you feel. Because I grew up not caring about how a motherfucker felt. It was about
Right.
truth and logic. Y'all, I don't give a fuck how you feel.
My mama dead, so don't
got
talk about my
feelings.
motherfucking mama. My mama dead now.
Sisters
I'll
got
fuck you up about my mama now.
But my mama cooked. She cooked for us. It was 7 of us. My daddy was wild as fuck. My daddy was an alcoholic. So it stirred me away from drinking. I'm like, I ain't gonna be like it. But he worked every day. He taught me how to work hard, respect family, love family. And so when I get out there into the dating world,
Trey. I know
it was easy.
I know I cut you off a
I ain't
lot,
have no problem, man.
but I want to ask you, like, because I'm drunk as fuck right now, right? However, am I triggering when it comes to your father situation?
Triggering. No,
Yeah, like,
listen,
like,
no,
because
no,
I
no.
feel like I'm the most coolest motherfucker on the planet, even though I've been drinking and all that shit. You know what I mean?
But let me explain this regard. In reference to my father, nobody can trigger me about my father but my father. You know what I'm saying? My father, he bizarre. He gave me his gene. I was a hell of a football player. He was too. My father had a mural at his high school.
Yeah, you was telling me
12
about
feet
that.
tall. But you know what I'm saying? So he gave me work ethic. He taught me how to be organized, you know, be clean, be respect. He gave me that. But was he always, I'm gonna tell you, now where I can look back and say my father failed, he failed when he came to talking to me about the ladies. Because my father had them light skinned and he had them eyes that change colors. So
Yeah,
all them hunting,
he can't tell you about no motherfucking ladies.
he couldn't
know how
tell
to
me.
get them because they got him.
But he couldn't tell me. And I
They got
understood
him.
early. Because I'm like, man, because I asked him, I say, why would I take, well, I said, why you ain't ever talk to me about girls? He said, what was I going to tell you? You're light skinned, you look like me. These motherfuckers start throwing that cooter cut on you. You ain't going to know how to handle that shit. And I'm saying, don't do it. And you going right. And he was right. Because I had a girl, my first piece, a girl told me stay home from school. And she came over early. And it was on ever since. Man, I used to come in 5, 6. When I was in high school, I used to come in 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I used to be right around the corner, walking around butt naked with a robe and some house shoes on. And me and my girl and her
with a
grandma.
roll was see that's the light skin shit right there, Uncle Trey.
I'm 15, 16 years old. For real. I was doing a lot.
Shit.
I got around. I learned how to cut hair, so I knew how to trim and cut hair real good. I was making about, I averaged about $25, $30 a day back then in the 80s. So I was good. I was an entrepreneur and didn't even know it.
What I was telling y'all on the last show. Barbers are the original entrepreneurs, bro. I'm opening up a barbershop. Like, why not? I want to open up a whole barbershop, like 6 chairs full of bosses. I don't even know how to cut hair. But even if I got to get a master license in order to open up a barbershop, I will find a barber with one, and I'm just going to open that shit up. And I'm going to have my little cousin. He going to put in his money with me. He ready to put in his money because he ain't got shit to do with his money. I'm telling you, a barber shop, bro. I want barbers to make money. I want people that's inspiring barbers to make money. They get their license and they come to my shop. You can do whatever you want to do and you become your own boss. I only want you to pay $150 a week. I got 6 chairs, right? So shit, I'm straight. That's what, $900 a month? I mean a week? come on, man. The building might cost $1,200. Let's start there. 2 weeks, I paid the building off and make profit.
Yeah, they make good money now.
2 weeks.
Wait, hold on. Fizzle Frost, what about you to answer Hassan's question?
Okay, when you mean like go back with the same knowledge, or go back still included
same knowledge.
Okay.
Same knowledge.
Oh yeah, I go all the way back to 2022. I mean, 2002. Shit, 2002, man. That'll change my whole motherfucking life around.
Why? You also added why.
Oh yeah, that's when I first, got my studio. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I took my whole I had an accident in my car, and the guy took me to his insurance place. He was like, "Man, don't call the police. Don't call my insurance place right around the corner." He jumped in my car. I took him to his insurance, State Farm. State Farm broke me off because it was a minor damage. They broke me off $1,200.
Yeah, State Farm paid good.
Yeah. Back then, 2002, that was some good money. You know what I'm saying?
Wasn't?
I mean, for me anyway, at my status, hell, I went number 18. So
I was younger than you in 2002. I wasn't getting fucking $1,200.
Well, it was good money. Hey, it was good for
owed
me.
you more than that. They owed you $12,000.
Man, that little ass bump, it just knocked some paint off my car.
I don't give a fuck. My back and my neck hurt. Cause if you ever get in a wreck, say your back hurt, cause they can't really detect back pain.
Oh yeah, well, I just go. I don't never try to cheat the shit, because every time I try to cheat something, I get fucked over in the end. But anyway, man, I got that, man. I spent all that shit on the studio and shit. You feel me? That's how I started off my own shit and shit, man. But if I can go all the way back to that time, I would have made a whole different approach to the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And I would have a whole different approach.
What about you, Ron Mac?
And I knew what I knew now.
Yeah.
Man, I would have opened up a business at fucking 10 years old.
He go all the way back.
EIN, LLC, S Corp. I would have had all that shit back then. I would have been did everything that I. Man, listen, let me tell you something, man. Hot sauce. I want to go ahead and ask you the same question.
Go back to two different places in my life. First one would be college. I wouldn't change anything about college, but I would appreciate it more. I would have definitely kept in contact with my friends and stuff like that after graduation. That's the only thing I would probably change about college, is just appreciate it a little bit more, not be too serious, because I was a serious student, and I would have kept in contact a little bit more. As far as maybe I don't know about having a girlfriend though. Maybe not. I think that's the right decision. And then when I went to China, I would have probably started my businesses much earlier, much fucking earlier.
But why you lost contact with your friends in the first place?
But you just move around, man. Like there's no Facebook at that time. There's no, things like that. There's no Instagram. So it was literally you just had to
friends turning to fucking bums after a certain time. So, they become whack. Like you're like
no. I mean, most of my classmates are rich, super fucking rich. But I just kept in contact a little bit more, appreciate a little bit more, made a little bit more, maybe join a fraternity, maybe not. And then for China, I would have started my business much earlier. As far as getting married and shit like that, I've never really, I don't know, I never met a girl that was genetically fit to have a kid. Right? So
damn, nigga. I'm sorry. You been through that shit.
What you mean?
So for example, for kids, I believe in genetic superiority. So my wife should be between 5'9" to 5'10". she should weigh about.
Wait, 5'9" to 5'10"? That's only an inch difference, nigga.
Well, yeah,
Go
well,
ahead, go ahead. I want to hear the rest of your criteria.
5'8" to 5'9", right? She should be
That's still
between
an inch.
but I prefer 5'10" actually. I prefer 5'10" to 6 foot actually.
You
But
want
Hassan,
a
how
taller
tall are you?
woman? Okay, I bet. Go ahead,
What?
continue.
How
What
tall
was
are
that?
you?
6'4".
How tall are you?
6'4", but I
6'4",
want
okay.
I want my kids to be taller than me. I want my kids to be like 6'6", 6'8". So 5'10" to 6 foot would be perfect. If she's 5'10", she should be around 150. If she's 6 foot, she can be like 170, right?
It's big.
That's fat.
It's a big girl.
Well, okay, no. 150? No.
170.
You said 160.
Okay. Let's say
6 foot.
let's say 150 at 6 foot. 150. Right? Because the average girl here at 5'5" is 120, right? 120. So let's say 140, 150. She shouldn't be over 150. All right. So 150, 5'10" would be perfect. 5'10", 145. She should be smart, raised by a two-parent home, come from middle class to upper middle class.
I agree with that. I agree with that
Right.
two-parent
So
home.
I've never met a black, like I've met a white girl like that, but I never met a black woman like that.
My wife's
Hassan,
been in a
I hate
two-parent
to tell
home.
you must not went to too many places because there's black women like that all over.
No. Listen again.
When I was coming up, shit, that was everybody.
Listen again. 5'10", 150, two-parent household, upper middle class, preferably Ivy League education. No.
Yes.
No.
My wife is an engineer. Two-parent household. They've been married for 30 years. I talk to her. Her daddy calls me for advice. Her mama calls me for advice.
What's the height?
She's 8, 9, some shit like that. Who gives a fuck? She's gonna do whatever the fuck she's required to do as a wife because she knows that's what it is to be a woman because her mother showed her that.
No. Hear me out. I'm not talking about obedience and stuff like that. I'm talking about she has to be the right genetics so that my kids can be genetically superior. That's what I'm talking about.
What makes you genetically superior, though?
Height, education.
Height is not a genetic requirement, bro, because Napoleon ruled over nations and he was a fucking midget.
If you look at the average salary, right? They have all these HR fun facts, right? So one fun fact that taller men make more money than shorter men, right? The average six-figure holder is a man 6 feet over. Majority CEOs are 6 feet. Height
Who makes more money? Who makes more money than Lil Wayne?
A lot of people.
Who makes more money than Usher?
A lot of people.
Who makes more money than a lot of Jermaine Dupri? Who makes more money than all these short motherfuckers in the industry? Ludacris. I can name a whole bunch of short motherfuckers that's not making that many millions of dollars, bro.
LeBron James makes more than all of them. Michael Jordan makes more than all of them. Kobe
because
Bryant
he can lay up. You about to name a whole bunch of basketball players now.
Yeah, well, you named a whole bunch of rappers. You named a whole bunch of rappers. But if we're talking about regular
thing, they didn't have to fucking be physically fit in order to make their money, brother. And you know how many rappers? Listen, Future is fucking. What's the nigga name that play basketball? Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen, no wife.
Well, that she's a hoe. You didn't still know.
We figured out she was a hoe because she fucked the nigga that talks over his music. It's the talk. It's the gift for gab, baby. It ain't got nothing to do with the size. It's the gift for gab.
So first of all, I do not judge a man's stature by how many bitches he get. That's ridiculous. Number two,
right.
I'm talking about genetic superior. I'm talking about intelligence, height, physical features. Right?
Name a tall nigga that's smart.
Tall men.
Let me give you the tallest niggas. Dikembe Mutombo and Shaq.
All right.
Hey,
So
how you doing?
hold on. So name a
look
tall
at
nigga
that,
that's smart, right? Shaquille O'Neal, smart.
Wait, 17
Jordan,
points today.
smart. LeBron James, smart. Billionaires, successful business moguls.
You sure?
Right?
You sure are they? Listen. Are you sure they're smart, or are you sure they're smart because they have smart people around them that makes them invest in certain
There you
shit?
go.
I know
Mm.
LeBron James, bro.
There you
I
go.
worked on Lobos. I actually
Mm.
have the key to the Lobos office right now. I'm
But
telling you, he has nothing to do with Lobos, nigga.
Every successful person has a team. Every successful person. Lil Wayne has a team, right?
Lil Wayne doesn't listen.
team.
Lil Wayne, I feel what you're saying, but Lil Wayne doesn't have. He has a team, but he has a team that only listens to him. He's little, this tall. Ti has a team that listens to him.
Everybody has their thing, but for me, I want genetically superior children. So
I think a lot of people use their brain more. Their head be shaped a certain way. I seen a lot of geniuses and their head was shaped a certain way. And you like, damn, this motherfucker's intelligent. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos.
Elon Musk is 6'2". Matter of fact, we graduated from the same school. I met him like once, and I only met him once.
How tall is he?
He's like 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", something like that.
Right.
That's above 6 feet.
That's fine though.
Elon Musk.
That doesn't. You're 6'4", my nigga.
Yeah, I want my kids to be taller than me. Like I don't.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you intelligent.
Even if listen, Shaquille O'Neal's wife that he had with his 4 or 5 children, she's 5'6". She's 5'7".
I'm a little bit tall.
LeBron James' wife is 5'7", 5'6". It's about what
Bronny,
man put in there.
Bronny?
It's the man that carry that. You got to put that in her. You come in there short. I mean, you listen, man. The genetics are going to be there if that's who you are. You can't manipulate the father's. Come on, man.
Listen, hot sauce. The father genes is going to take over every time. The father genes is going to take over every time, brother.
That is not true. That is not true. If the woman, if like, so for example, right? Look, great fucking case. LeBron James, what, 6'8", 6'9"? His first son is like 6'3", 5 fucking inches shorter than him.
That's still tall.
But see, so and then same thing with Shaq, right? 7 foot. I'm not 6'8", 6'9". I'm not fucking 7 foot, right? Like matter of fact, there's these two guys in China, right? One dude, he's German and Jamaican, and this dude is 6'9". I walk over to that dude fucking towers over me. That's a whole nother level at 6'9". Anything over 6'6" is a whole nother level, bro.
But Hassan, they got to do with, listen, what is it? Listen, I understand what you're saying. I mean, you know, every father wants a son that's long and strong. Yes. But I'm telling you,
I don't want my son to be big and mine. Fuck that.
But what I'm saying is, if you look at what you're looking for, it really plays no part in the growth of your own son. What makes a son grow is when they have nurturing and nourishment, specifically from the father. If the father is feeding into the son, I know Justin Fields' father personally, grew up with him right here, went to the same high school. He was about 4 years older than me. His father was no more than 5'10". Justin Fields is over 6'2". He poured everything into his son. Sons grow hot. Your sons grow taller when they're getting nourishment from their father. I'm telling you. Now, you know, granted, height plays a part, but just because you 6'4", and let's just say you do find a woman 5'10", 5'8", Hell, y'all kids can be 6'10", 7 foot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's
It's the
true.
luck of the draw, man.
No, but you can, but you can,
they 5'5".
but you can like, so for example, I can marry anyone and my kid can be 6'4" just like me because my mom is short. My father's mom is short, right? So me and my father are the same height before he passed away, right? But that's true, right? But my brother, he's only like 6 foot. Like my whole family's tall, and my cousins, they're even taller than us, right? So yeah. So but anyway, but if I marry a woman who's like 5'10", that just increases the chances, right? Increases the chances that my kid will absolutely be over 6 feet tall.
Were your parents married when you were born, Hassan?
Yes.
Hot sauce. I mean,
why you keep saying Hassan, Uncle Trey? God damn, that's that old shit now.
Listen. Like I said, I had my mind. I was looking somewhere else.
Yes,
so
yes, my mother and father were married. My father was in grad school, and my mother was an undergraduate when they met.
So were they married with your brother?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So Hassan, listen. You was blessed with the gene. Now, there's a probability. Let's just say Hassan got his wish and he found a woman who has all of that height, weight requirement.
Hot sauce, Trey, not Hassan.
I'm talking about hot sauce. And you have a child. That's because it's getting late. I'm getting tired. If you have a child, your child
can be on that shit. That's because you old.
5'6". Your child could be 5'6". And you still have to give that child the same as much love. No. It's not the height of the child. It's what you put into that child.
Trey, if my son is 5'6", that means she fucked another nigga. That's what that means.
Oh, damn, man.
All right, so guys, check this out real quick. This is if you got an iPhone, you know this is actually from my phone. When you see what's time stamp. I can't see. Right here. All right.
Yeah.
That's Bronny, right?
Yeah, Bronny James.
Yeah. So this is in Houston last year. Let me see if I can. There you go.
Yeah, he is not making the NBA.
This is McDonald's All-American shit, though.
He is not making the NBA, and he's not. Because of his father.
What you mean? Because he's good. He just made 3-pointers. He just made 3-pointers easily. Like it's nothing to him.
Do you watch the?
He's only a freshman. He's only a freshman.
He's only a baby, bro. He was talking to me about his girlfriend that he was dealing with at the time. He was asking me advice about his girlfriend. Man. I got a couple of these young guys. A couple of these young guys that's gonna be basketball players. I got a couple of these guys that's gonna be like amazing. Ain't that right, Trey Bird? What is that?
Anyway, like I said, right? You plan for the future, bro, and I'm planning for the future. My kids won't be short because I'm planning.
Hassan, you aging out. Hassan, you aging out, man. You better go on and secure that, man, before you get 50 years old, man.
I'm rich. I can have it at any time. Shit.
That's all. Hey,
are you rich? Are you rich? Really rich?
You got to put it on.
Are you rich? Are you really rich for real?
No, I'm
China rich. He's China rich.
I'm poor. I'm poor as shit. I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm broke.
I was gonna ask you to support the fucking show and send the cash app to Hassan Tahir 1993 on Cash App, man. Y'all make sure y'all do that. I'm about to go ahead and do it myself too as well. You know,
give me a second, real quick. I gotta go to the front door. Give me a second. I'll come back.
Make sure y'all subscribe, like, and share to my man Hassan, man.
Hassan, I followed you on TikTok, man. I got you. I've already been on there. I followed you, man.
Son, how many followers you got on TikTok now, man?
Hold on, let me check.
Frizzle, how many subscribers you got on TikTok? You on TikTok, Frizzle?
Main event got like over 250, over 250. I just started Dr. Frizzle, man. They already trying to bring heat. You know what I'm saying?
They're trying to bring heat to the frost. Ain't no
Yeah,
way.
they already. It gonna be hype over there on their side. I see it already. It's gonna be hype with the videos I drop. You know, I chop these videos up and just drop portions of them over there.
Yeah,
It's gonna get live. If they don't shut that bitch down, it's gonna be
they ain't gonna
live
shut
over
it
there.
down. So don't even speak it.
Yeah, I believe
Trey,
I believe everything gonna be all right.
What's
yes,
up?
it will, sir.
96 people.
How many you got, Uncle Trey?
Shit, I'm on YouTube, man. I think I'm in 19.
All right, I'm back. I'm back.
19 subs, man.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? TikTok followers?
TikTok.
Yeah.
How many followers you got on TikTok, hot sauce?
Oh, TikTok,
I
I
don't
don't know. I ain't got nobody on TikTok.
I don't have any TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I don't have any of that.
But
Oh,
go ahead,
okay,
go ahead,
okay.
finish your statement, hot sauce.
Nah, I want a hot sauce to invest in the show.
No,
Support
I'm
the show.
broke.
Nah,
I am
hell
broke.
no. You just got that goddamn Uber Eats just now. They just
I'm
came to
broke.
the door.
No, but the thing about it is that you cannot. Well, first of all, YouTube is you can't get it. You gotta use VPN, and you cannot send money outside of China like that digitally.
But
Right,
you got goddamn Uber Eats though.
This is not Uber Eats, man.
What is it?
It's just what do you mean?
What
It's just
delivery service? What's the name of the deliveries?
Ulama.
I knew it was a fucking Uber Eats though. I knew you was about to get some Eats. See, I don't know the name of it, but I'm not slow. Even though I'm drinking.
It's water delivery. It's water delivery because you cannot drink water from the faucet here, right? So you got to get your water delivered.
Even though I'm drinking, doesn't mean I'm thinking. Moving in slow motion, I'm cool. Frozen. Even though I'm smoking, I'm cool. Focus.
Right. So you guys live in the first world. You live in first world, right? You got water treatment and shit like that. You cannot drink water here from the faucet.
How you know we're drinking water and we're not drinking piss?
Well, you can drink water from the faucet in America, man.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it might be fucking cleansed piss from out of the toilet. Did you ever think about that?
No.
Because don't none of us drink water out of the fucking sink anyway. Do you, Trey?
No, sir. Water filtration, buddy.
Do you drink it at Prison Frost?
Water bottle.
Hassan, do you drink it?
No.
You guys don't use Brita or some shit like that? Brita?
I got it in my refrigerator, so
yeah, it's already filtration system through the refrigerator already. When you buy it.
Even if you use like Brita or something like that, it's still not safe to drink here.
Damn.
It ain't safe to drink here.
You don't drink water, hot sauce?
I do, but you have to order it.
You have to bring your ass back to the America, man.
Have to get it shipped in. So are you drinking at least 3 to 5, 6 cups a day or less than that?
I do like what I'll do like 10 cups. I'll do 6 cups of just like water, and then I'll do like 3 to 4 cups of like herbal teas, green tea, oolong tea, something like that.
Yeah, man, you gotta get the hydration in, man. Your body will fucking lock up on you, man. So
I'm telling you, bro.
Yes, sir.
Man, I was in my office, well, my home office today, and I was like, damn, bro, I found all of my remotes, all of the different shit that I got going on in my shit. I was like, what the fuck? I found all the fucking remotes, dog. So I'm happy as hell about that.
Yeah, but yeah, man. But like, other than that, it's pretty good living abroad. Like, I still prefer living abroad than in America. So
I believe that.
Safety, right? It's really safe here. You don't have to worry about too much. Life is easy. You know,
safe.
Simple.
Why is it safe?
There's not much violent crime here in China. It's a communist country.
I mean, They don't show a lot of violent crime, but damn near every fucking crime that happens in America, they want to show it on the news.
No, there's not a lot of violent crime here. It's not.
It's not There's not a lot of violent crime here anymore.
Well, where I'm from, back home, it is.
Where you from?
Philly.
That don't mean it's a lot of violent crime, cause like 17 niggas that got killed this year. Think about it. They used to hang niggas by the 40, 50s every weekend. Before us, before Uncle Trey. When it was Granddaddy goddamn Mason, they used to hang niggas by the 40, 42s, 50s every weekend, man.
Bro, there's somebody done every weekend back home.
That's one person. I just said 40, 50 people in one neighborhood every weekend. They used to burn across in front of their house and hang their motherfucking ass.
Bro, the murder rate back home. Because I mean, well, first of all, I don't want to compare because those are very two different circumstances. But the murder rate back home was what? 400 people got murdered. 500 people got murdered last year.
That ain't shit. Because they
for the year
murdered.
Yeah, for the year.
Yeah.
How many people live in Philly? Because for the last 25 years, at least 700 to 800.
No. There's a million people in Philadelphia. There's a million.
That's nothing. 700 people ain't shit.
Chicago got 3 million. It's about 600 to 700 a year that gets murdered every year in Chicago since 1990.
And guess what? It's about black people
in the county. Yeah, in the county.
It's about
700 people. 700 people getting murdered is a lot per year. That's a lot.
So out of a million people?
So hot sauce. Do you
out
think,
of a million people, hot sauce? Do you know how many motherfuckers got COVID-19, bro?
It's 3 million. It's 3 million in Chicago.
Do you know how many people died of COVID-19, hot sauce?
You're mixing and matching, bro. It's not
I'm
the
not
same.
mixing and matching. I'm
700 people. 700 people getting murdered from crime is a lot. It's a lot.
But
one person is a lot. I understand what you're saying. But what I'm saying is, do you know how many people died from COVID-19?
I don't know.
That's in the millions. At least 100,000.
Well, hold guys. Go ahead, Trey, before you lose your thought.
What I'm saying is, the numbers may appear bad, but all of those numbers are mixed. It's mixed in with the total population. Now, here's the caveat.
No, in Philadelphia, no. It was 500 murders, gunshot murders.
But what I'm saying is, it wasn't just all black murders, though.
No, it was. In Philadelphia, it was. Absolutely, it was.
Man, I could not. Hey, I'm going to take your word for it, but I'm going to go look and check that out. But I guarantee you this, based on what you said, if I was to go back, Jim Crow into slavery, I bet more
40 niggas would die in a weekend. 40. Yeah. They would hang your ass. They would go to your house, kill your fucking wife, kill your sons.
And go home and eat breakfast.
And they go home and eat breakfast, bro. They'll burn a cross in front of you.
More of us died during that time than ever. Then we taking ourselves.
This little pussy ass 600,000 don't matter right now. Because they used to do that shit by the fucking weekend everywhere else.
Jim Crow, I agree with you, was way worse, right? That's terrorism. But what I'm saying, if we're comparing safety, right? Asia is way more safe than US.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that it's safer.
I'm saying that ain't gonna let people just get away with that shit. They ain't going to prison. They gonna get, all right, this is the end of your days, sir. We're gonna go on, okay. I-49242. America is about human capital. They're not gonna put you under. They're just gonna go make you work 20 years for 15 cents a week. Free labor.
Hit the like button and subscribe to the I'm talking shit. Hit the like button. Subscribe to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel.
like
He did,
Shanghai,
he did,
right here
he
in
did a
Shanghai.
remix on y'all
Hot
ass.
sauce, hot sauce.
Off the flap. Listen, hot sauce. Let me tell you
Hold on,
just
Ron
one
Mac.
thing real
Ron
quick
Mac. Hold
because
on,
I'm about to
hold
go.
on,
I'm about to go. I'm about to go piss and I'm about to go to the store and go get some more
hold on.
cigars because you
Support the
notice I
Cash
haven't been
App to
smoking.
support the show. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
cash out,
Go ahead,
support the
Ron Mac.
show because I'm about to do the same thing. I just wanted to say one thing, hot sauce. Even though shit may seem like it's safer out there, brother, I'm telling you, they report every fucking thing that happens out here when it comes to black people
Mm.
because we are the mecca of the world. You know, my man Hassan right here, this is his show. Hassan Tahir, this is his show. Make sure y'all cash app him because he's going to have a lot of brothers like us up here that are less fortunate than others. And we need to eat 30 cents a day. So make sure y'all subscribe, send some cash app to my brother, man, because I haven't ate all day. I'm hungry. 30 cents will go a long way. So if y'all send $1 to the cash app, I will be all right. All right. Damn it. Send it. Send it, goddamn it. But anywho, I just wanted to say this one thing. I was just joking. But I just want to say this one thing. They will report more here than they will in any other country about what's going on in that country because they run that country. See, they want us to know what all is going on here in this country. And your country that you're living in right now, which is amazing. I'm glad they're giving y'all less of a but they fucking snatching up little kids around that motherfucker too. They putting little children in the fucking prostitution around that motherfucker too. Like fuck the black people at that point. It's all about the children. It's all about who the fuck they got in a captivity around that motherfucker too. They ain't about to report that shit on the news. You gonna see that shit in a movie because the motherfucker that was rich enough was able to go out that motherfucker and they was able to see that fucking type of lifestyle. And they said, you know what, I need to do a movie on this motherfucker. And Quentin Tarantino said, fuck it, I'm gonna do a movie on this shit, and people gonna think it's a game, but it's real life, and that shit really happening out there, motherfucker. And he's able to report the news in a and he has to put fiction in front of his movie so that way it can be seen. So it can look like it's fake, like it's a story that he made up. But it's a lot of fucked up and crooked shit and sick shit going on all around the country. It's people doing fucking. That's why I don't want to buy a container. Because it's been people stuffed in a lot of those containers, man. And I digress. And I mute my mic.
Go ahead, Hassan.
No, I don't have nothing to say.
Trey.
I'm just
muted. Well, I'll say this to y'all young guys, man. It's always a pleasure, man. Y'all see my eyes done got smaller and smaller, man, in the last 15. I've been standing up, so I won't get sleepy. But again, man,
what time is it there?
Ain't no way you standing up right now.
Yeah, I'm standing up.
What time is it?
That's some gangster shit.
What time is it where you're at?
5:42. That means I got 2 minutes to lay down in the bed and give me some sleep. And
Yeah,
you know,
5:42. I'm mad too.
But Hassan, man, it's always a pleasure.
Oh,
Grizzle Frost, man.
Yes, sir.
Always, man. Hot sauce. Stop being Tabasco sauce. Ron Mac. Keep macking. I know you are, man.
Stop destroying the community, Trey.
Who, me? No, man, I'm building bridges, man. I'm gonna save the community, hot sauce. I'm gonna save it. Watch what I tell you. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna bring these young and old ones together. And all you little crybabies, y'all gonna have to take a back seat. Appreciate you, Hassan. When you coming back home, man?
Yeah, when you come back home?
Maybe Monday night.
That time. Right. Hey, Trey, don't go to sleep on it, man. Don't go to sleep on the mic.
Don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
I'm ready to go without because I ain't gonna fall asleep standing up. I got to lay down.
Not with the heavens behind you.
Yeah, the heavens. That's where I'm gonna be at, up in the clouds when I lay down. I'm gonna be straight in the clouds.
Write my name.
Yes, sir.
Y'all stay up, man.
All right,
I'm
man.
out of here,
Appreciate it,
man.
Trey. Appreciate you.
Salute to you. Hey, listen, young blood. Get you some rest, young blood. God damn it. Hold on, wait a second. Let me wait.
Hassan, what time is it there for you?
2:44.
Yeah, it's 5:46 over here where I'm at.
Yeah, everybody.
When are you leaving? When are you leaving to Thailand or some shit?
Oh, me? I'm thinking about around the summer, maybe. That's the idea. I gotta renew my passport, and then around the summer. And wait, is Thailand like really hot and during this, or is like normal?
Yeah, I would not go in the summertime. I would go.
Why wouldn't you research that before you think about going, Hassan?
No. I done my research, but I like those places: Philippines, Thailand.
I would not go to
Bali.
I would not go to the tropics in the summertime. It's going to be fucking humid and disgusting. It's best in the winter.
Oh, okay. In the winter.
Yeah.
So you didn't do your research then, fucking Hassan? I thought you said you did.
Not about the weather. How you doing, Marcus?
Marcus.
Mac.
What's up? Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
What's up, man? I wanted to catch this stream because I was laughing earlier. Hot sauce was turning into soy sauce. But
why you say that? What is soy sauce? Is soy sauce not hot enough for you?
Oh no, it's because you know,
is it better for you?
I don't know. It's because we ain't signing. He likes to live in China over there. That's why.
Oh, that's funny as hell. Hot sauce. You heard me?
You heard me? We ain't signing. Yo.
Well, you know what, man? When y'all motherfuckers gonna get blown up, y'all looking for places to come. Do not call me. Do not fucking call me. I ain't helping none of y'all.
Why? Yo, you got the hype? You know, hey, Danny DeVito called me. He said, you know, he fell short a little bit, but you know, he felt like he was excluded from this list.
All that Tabasco shit. Bro, hear me out, right? Because y'all think shit is sweet. But by 2030, America's donezo. And while y'all motherfuckers are trying to find another place to go, remember, I'm Tabasco. I'm soy sauce. Remember that shit.
No, it's a Tabasco now. That's what you said. You said you're Tabasco.
I never said that. Listen, Mac. MAC. Ron Mac never said that shit, hot sauce. Listen, pick up my call. Just pick up my call. It's cool.
Right. Right, because bro, man, like we are literally. I mean, bro, like the way shit is going on in America now and globally, man, America's donezo.
I'm not gonna lie to you though.
Traditional sense, but I think Jesus is gonna come back and fuck everybody up because he's gonna come back in a way of but nobody knows that it's him.
There you go, hot sauce. Go. Where's your Buddha at? Where's your Buddha at?
Yahshua. Or Buddha.
I'm not Buddhist.
Come on.
I'm not Buddhist, but yo, April 8th, 2024, eclipse. Right, this eclipse is going to make an X over America. I told y'all this shit before.
April what now?
April 8th, 2024. The second eclipse. The first eclipse happened in October 2017. Now 7 years later, making an X over.
I love it.
Making an X over America, bro, and everywhere it's going. It's
talking
like
about Elon Musk-esque, like Twitter.
Yeah,
word, bro.
Right. Every solar eclipse that has happened right after over America, there was a war right after it. Right. Right. And we know, like, so those of you who believe in God and stuff like that, right?
Hassan, make sure you write that down. April 8th, 2024.
You can type it April 8th, 2024. I mean, it's all over YouTube.
Day before my
birthday. Calendar date, the time of the stream when he said that.
The day before your birthday, see, that's that bullshit, ain't it? They talking about the world gonna come to an end a day before your birthday. That's some bullshit. He can't even get to the club now. Y'all some. You know what? That's some bullshit. Because you know it's his birthday. now, and you know he ain't gonna be able to get in the fucking club the next
birthday?
year because the world gonna
birthday?
come to an end. That's that bullshit.
For real. Bit 4-0. They ain't gonna be able to goddamn do shit.
Damn.
But whose
Go ahead,
birthday?
finish it.
My birthday April the 9th.
Right.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
well, anyway, so basically, this in Hebrew, the X in Paleo Hebrew means 400. This makes the end of the 400 slave in captivity. Those for those who believe in that you're the Israelite, and
Oh, that's fire.
right. So that's gonna mark the end, and they're talking about 3 days of darkness, right? And in Islam they have 3 days of darkness. In Christianity they have 3 days of darkness, right?
Yeah.
So during these 3 days of darkness, right, in the middle of the day around noontime, the sun is going to turn black and it's going to stay dark day and night for 3 whole days, and no one is going to be able to move. The only people that's going to be able to move are God's chosen people, where they're going to
Yeah,
be alive, right? But I'm fucking serious, man. And so then
I
after that,
believe you.
shit's going to the fan. So Marcus, after your ass gets stuck for 3 days and then you were able to move, don't call me, bro.
Hold on. Time out. Because I know you're not gonna bring that negative soy sauce energy over here, son. All right. Listen. I believe I'm more of the Christian denomination. However, I know one thing. I'm not drinking no Brita water like you were. I know that.
Mhm.
I know that.
Mhm.
I know that. You order
Yeah,
your
man.
water, son.
I do order water.
Yeah, drink your 5 cups.
So anyway, man, I mean, bro, this is a very spiritual, dangerous time for America, man. I think God is judging America for its sins in the past.
Is it the new Sodom and Gomorrah?
I think it's Mystery Babylon.
Oh yeah, you got a whole bunch of whores. The whores of Babylon are running amok in these streets.
Except Glorilla, man. I like her new song. Yeah, Glow.
Oh no, man.
Yeah, Glow. Y'all
So,
can't
but
say
yeah.
y'all don't like that new Glorilla. That shit hard.
Everybody
What's up,
hit the
sis?
subscribe and like button. And the cat.
Yeah. Oh, but Hassan, before you sign off, I wanted to know, what is your schedule, bro? When do you come on? Because I'll be catching you at random ass times.
Yeah, because I change it sometimes. I like to go at night, my original time, like 11 p.m. But if no one's on, sometimes I go like 6 p.m. Meaning,
What, Monday only, right? Monday only.
yeah. Monday I like to go like 5 p.m. So meaning 7 a.m. your time or 8 a.m. on your time. Awesome.
Oh yeah,
Right.
that's.
But everyone, I'm going live Sunday. Make sure y'all be there.
Oh,
My
yeah.
birthday.
Ron Mac's birthday. But
It's your birthday tomorrow, Ron Mac?
yeah.
On the 17th, yeah, St. Patrick's Day. It's called St. Mac Tricks
Mhm.
Day.
But hold on.
All right, happy birthday.
If I don't go Mondays, then I go Tuesdays.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
But 8 is a little bit too early. I'm still asleep.
Mhm. Damn.
Yeah.
You stay, Snoop Hot Sauce. You stay.
Mhm.
Hot sauce. Are you subscribed to the Bible?
Yes. The Hebrew version, not the Christian version.
Awesome. So what did Yahshua say in the Hebrew Bible about sleep?
6.
Because I got Yahweh tattooed on my arm. That's one of my only tattoos.
It says a lot of things about sleep, right? It says a lot of things about sleep.
What's the one thing he say about sleep? The main thing he says about sleep.
That Israel will be asleep for 2,000 years.
Right. Okay, that's a good one. That's actually a good one.
Does he
But
say
I'm
anything
talking
about
about
short people?
individual. What did you say?
I was gonna ask Hot Sauce what does he say about short people since Hot Sauce has such a strong
Short
energy.
people got no reason. Short people got no reason.
Wait, hold on. Hot Sauce. Why you said most successful are like 6 feet and over?
You can look it up. Most successful men, most men who get paid the most are 6 feet or taller. Right?
Hey,
Just like
Siri,
women. Yeah.
how tall is the most successful people?
No, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. When HR do like these surveys on like hiring and stuff like that, and image and stuff like that. So, for example, fat people take longer to hire and they get paid the least. Tall men get paid most, and they're easier to get promotions. And they're easier to get promotions. And majority of CEOs, vice presidents, and directors are 6 feet and taller. Right, just like pretty women. Right, pretty women are quick to get hired. They don't last long, and they get paid more than fat women. Right, it's just the statistics. Right.
Sorry,
Nah,
Lizzo.
the most successful people are younger. It has nothing to do with height. I just Googled it, so Google must be right.
Okay. Anyway, right. So these are just the stats that are out here. So, like on average, taller men make more money than shorter men. On average, that's all the stats say. That's all
Bro,
it
tell it
says.
to Gary Coleman, bro. Tell it to Gary Coleman.
Tell that the fucking who the fuck played Nikki in Casino?
Well, I guess we don't know what average means. I guess we don't
All
know
right.
what average.
Average is less than 6 feet, which is like 5'9".
Yeah, what about Hornswoggle? Thistle Frost. You remember Hornswoggle?
From WWE.
So that, anyway, Hassan,
Yes,
that's why I said
Frog Splash.
on average.
Okay, but Hot Sauce. What about women? What's the most successful in height wise?
The women they don't measure by height. They measure by beauty and weight.
Yeah, I can.
All right, Melissa
that.
McCarthy. You hear that, Melissa McCarthy?
Right.
Who is Melissa McCarthy, bro?
Like typically, on average, thin women make more money than fat women for the same job.
Roseanne.
What that mean? Roseanne was a big girl. She got damn make less
She got
money.
money. She had money.
Yeah, but she not. It's not a million Roseannes out here, bro. Let's be transparent. Like it's a lot
Yeah,
of.
clearly you haven't gone to the mall
Perry's
lately.
and Doja
Go to the
Cats
mall, you'll
and
see.
Nicki Minaj
You don't know
and
the definition
Beyonce.
of average, right? Because when you take the average, when you group everybody together, right? The majority of women who make the most money, the majority, but not all, will be thinner women. The majority of women who make less money will be bigger women.
You're
not
right.
all, but majority.
However, bro, you're wrong about the taller men situation. You're right about the women, but not the men, though, bro. Because a lot of short men make more money than a lot of the taller men.
On average, taller men in the workplace, whether blue collar or white collar, make more money than shorter men.
So you
Not
think
all.
that you only should have a child because they will be taller and
Bro,
they will be more successful monetary wise?
For me, everybody has their thing, right? What they want. For me, I have a vision of what I want my family to be and look like. So that's for me. I'm not saying everybody do that. I'm saying this is what I want, right? Like I have expectations of my kids to be intelligent, physically fit.
How tall is Einstein?
Ivy League graduates. Right, that's my expectation.
Yeah. How tall is Einstein? I forgot about that.
Hey Siri,
I don't know.
Like
how tall is Einstein?
He's short, but most German scientists are over 6 feet. Like Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer was over 6 feet.
You're talking about Robert Oppenheimer.
Yeah, he's over 6 feet. The motherfucker who designed German engines for fighter jet planes and
Hey Alexa, what's the tallest midget?
Some Filipino dude. I don't know.
The tallest midget is Mac, the Latin legend.
So, but anyway, man. So yeah, but back to this. Like, what Jesus said that Israel will be sleeping for 2,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you mean by like individually. I don't know.
So, what do you think Israel is? You think it's the black community? Because
Yeah,
I know a
absolutely.
lot of
Absolutely.
Israelites, Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah. Without a doubt, yeah. In my opinion, right? Again, in my opinion, I think so, 100%, because it fits everything that the Bible says. So, in my opinion, yes, I believe they are correct.
There's 12 tribes, right, in the Hebrew Israelite book, right? There's like 12 tribes.
Yeah, 12 tribes, but it's not in the book. That's
Yeah,
actually in the
I don't
Bible.
believe in that 12 tribes chart. I don't believe in the chart, but I do believe that
12 tribes. That's in the Bible. That's actually in the Bible.
no. They have a chart that says, okay, this tribe is in this location, this tribe is in that location. I don't believe in that chart because I don't know if we have enough information to identify that. But
It
I do
wasn't
know,
there.
yeah, I do know that black people in America, descendants of slaves, they are. I do know that.
And we started
Or,
off
or,
with the
or in my
13
opinion,
colonies.
in my opinion, I believe that. Let me say it that
And
way.
we started off with the 13 colonies here. And everyone came from South Carolina. All of the black Americans came from South Carolina. That's the first place they came.
Or Haiti, right? Because it
Haiti.
it goes from Guinea-Bissau, Nigeria, Burkina Faso to Haiti, and then from Haiti they go either south to Brazil or north to the
I mean, as
America.
far as America.
Yeah, there was never directly from Africa to America. It was Africa to Central America, and then from Central America they either went north to the New World, which is called America, or they went south to Brazil. Right? That is the Atlantic slave trade. No one directly went from Africa to America.
I want to ask everyone a question. Hassan, starting with you. Do you think it's a flat earth or a spear earth? Starting with Hassan, then we're going to go to Mac, then we're going to go to Hassan, then we're going to go to Dr. Prince Frost. Gotta say the best for last.
Since it's my show, I have no comment. But go ahead, Pizza Frost.
I mean, I do believe in the spirit, just because the time difference. You know, shit, it's morning somewhere. It be night over here, and it be daylight somewhere else. So
it's night here now. It's turning night here.
Yeah, and they turn the day here. So it's like how they explain the spirit. It's spinning toward the sun.
What about you, Hot Sauce?
Okay, so the Earth is a disc, like a frisbee. So it's a flat. I believe in flat Earth, so it's frisbee, and the Earth and the moon. I mean, the sun and the moon travel clockwise or counter. I think clockwise. I believe
Like
clockwise.
this right here. So
Wow.
basically, you're talking about like this right here.
Like that, yeah, on a flat surface, but it's circular.
It's just going around that flat
Yeah,
surface.
yeah. I definitely believe. I
like the
definitely
yin
believe.
and yang sign, right?
Yeah, but I definitely believe in flat Earth. Like, there's no way, and then also, like, there's no way you can. So hear me out, right? If they say the sun is what 23 million miles away, something like that, right?
Yeah.
How come I can't see on a flat road? If you go to a place like Arizona, where it's flat, how come you can't see? Or when you go out to sea, how come you can't see a boat 5 miles out, but you can see the sun that's 23 million miles away? Right? So the Earth is absolutely flat. Also, because if the Earth was really curvature, if you have binoculars, you can see 5 miles out a boat. You shouldn't be able to see it because the boat should be past the horizon. So absolutely, in my opinion, I'm 100% convinced the Earth is flat.
All right, Mac, what you say?
I I think it's a sphere only because of the gravitational pull on, when it's on its axis. So I think for that, that's just me. But yeah.
Okay.
I
Y'all
got
want to
a, I
know what
got
I
a,
think?
I got a rebound question for that shit. For
I
hot
Go ahead.
sauce
want to
anyway.
say what I think.
Go ahead.
I think we can have a pyramid Earth.
Mm.
Fact, for real.
Why you say that?
Because it's both the spear and also the flat at the same time. It's a pyramid. That's why the pyramid of Giza is the actual circumference and everything that has to do with the earth and how the sun spins around the earth, like all of the dimensions and sizes and things of that nature of the pyramid of Giza equates to the earth's circumference and also the way the sun moves and time and everything. They used to use that as a power source. They used to use that as an electricity source. They didn't need. It's no windows in the pyramid of Giza, but you can see all throughout it through the sun, based on the way they was able to project light. You see how we use prisms, those clear prisms, and you can put a rainbow through it type situation. Like it's a way that we can use pyramids for some crazy reason. That's why people use those symbols for power because they know it energizes their whole situation in order to make it, because that's the real true, like that's the real true shape of our entire existence. When you're born through a funnel and it's small at the end, right? And then as you get older, it gets it expands and you become more knowledgeable and have more wisdom than you did when you was an adolescent. So what do you want? You want me
So,
to
Frizzle,
roll
what
you
did
up?
you say your rainbow question was?
I
Frizzle, you
got
say
you.
you
I'm
had a
gonna do
rainbow
it right
question?
now.
I was just gonna
Yeah.
ask, if the Earth is, if the Earth is flat, do you think the sun and the moon is flat too? I
No,
mean,
I just think, I just think the Earth and Moon are very close to the Earth, right? Couple miles up. I don't. I
but
think
you
they.
think, but the Earth, but the sun and the moon is a sphere, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you
So
can
why
see
would
when
you
you
think?
But
Why
he
would you
thinks
think the
Earth is a
Earth will
dish.
be?
you
Why
can you
would you
can see
think?
the moon is a circle, right? But I think the moon is very very small, and the sun is very very small, and I think they're very close to Earth, very close.
So why would you think that the Earth will be flat if you see that everything else around it is a sphere?
No, just the sun and the moon. I don't know what the other things are, right? I'm just saying the sun and the moon are
That's a
circles.
fact. I like that you said that. How because we can see other planets too. And if you look at Saturn, you don't notice that it has rings around it until you get up close to it. So Frizzle, like if you're looking at a light and it might be a flat light, right? But if you look at it from a certain distance, it'll just look like a circle, a cylinder. So that's why I believe in a triangle Earth. I might be wrong because I have no proof about none of this shit that I'm saying.
Okay. Know what I'm
But I
saying? Like,
do
and me
believe
either.
in a pyramid Earth.
Because
Just
my
because of the fact that the pyramids of Giza were so accurate on the
so I have a
circumference.
question for you. I have a question for you. If we live in a pyramid Earth, right? So that means depending on where you are, if you look straight, you can't.
Mhm.
You'll see a wall at some point, right?
No, you will never see a wall. It'll always
Depending on where
drop.
you're standing.
You'll see
Depending on where you're
flat.
standing. No, because the pyramid is on the angles. It's not. It's the pyramid is not 180 degrees. It's
Listen,
not. It's not.
if you were standing on a pyramid, right?
Yeah.
Think about it. And with gravity, with gravitational pull,
So, but hang on, bro.
everything
If
will always be straight to you and it'll look flat, right?
no, no.
Why
At
wouldn't
some
it
point,
be? A pyramid,
because
bro?
a pyramid.
Not a
Okay,
triangle, a pyramid. Think about it.
Okay, so if you go to the Pyramid of Giza, right? If you're standing on the bottom rung, if you look straight, you'll see a brick. If you look up, right, it escalates up. It's not a flat piece of land, right? Because it's a pyramid. So when you look straight, at some point you should be able to see uh, like the Earth going up or down depending on where you are. It should be right escalating or de-escalating like an escalator.
I think it'll always look straight to you. It'll always look flat to you, just like the flat Earth theory. But I think that's what gives it its curvature. That's what gives you the spear theory. Because you look at something from a distance, it looks like it's a circle. Because that's how our eyes look at things.
The reason why I say it's like a flat disc, is just because like that's how the maps are written back in the day before the Catholic Church told everybody the Earth was round. And that's another thing,
Pangea.
right? When they said the Earth was round, nobody had the capability of going outer space. Like we didn't even have the capability of flying yet, right? They said the
We
Earth was
still
round.
don't have the capability of going out of space because there's no way that we went out of space in the 60s and we can't go and we haven't been out of space since then, bro.
Well, we sent like robots to Mars and all that.
Really?
Like
you believe that?
I don't, but that's what they claim.
But see what I'm saying? Like they sent the robot to Mars and they haven't. Nobody has been to the moon
because
since the 60s.
You know what? And maybe somebody can answer this. Why, when you see a space shuttle launch, it starts to tilt right or left? It never keeps going straight. At some point, it just.
Let me even fuck with y'all brains even more.
Why? Well, do y'all notice that? Hold on. Do you notice that though?
I do, but this is the thing. Why the fuck do we believe that a rocket can make it to the moon or any other fucking place out of space, but it can't make it, and it can make it back to the Earth without all of the extra rocket shit that it had when it was on Earth? Because doesn't that shit fall off?
That's facts. Yeah.
What the
you're right.
fuck did y'all get that extra power from?
that shit don't make no sense. I don't believe that.
And why the fuck we haven't been to the moon since the 60s, bro?
So what? So I have a question. I have a question too, though. Like, so why would they want to fool us then?
Why not?
I don't know,
to
man.
control you, to sell records, to sell movies, to sell merch, to sell American flags, to sell fucking astronaut boots.
And since we're on this topic, do you guys know? You guys can look it up. When you go to those planetariums and those natural history museums, do you guys know that those dinosaur bones are fake?
Yeah,
they said something like that.
I used to go to the Challenger Center every day after school. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina, and the black person who died in the Challenger. If y'all remember the Challenger, that was the second rocket that was supposed to go to the fucking moon or outer space, and it blew the fuck up because that shit wasn't real. So we used to go to the Challenger Center every day after school because that was where the after school program was. So we had the planetarium and all this shit. They used to teach us all about everything out of space. I know how to. If I was to jump in a fucking spaceship right now, I will know how to fly that motherfucker because we've been in that bitch so long. So I used to go in there and I used to be like, yo, this shit is some bullshit. Ain't none of this shit real. The spaceship is just as real as this fake ass fucking play toy that we in right now, this easy bake oven that we are utilizing right now. Cause how did it blow up on these people? And they're still alive. Do you know, Hassan, guess what? The black person that died in the Challenger that was supposed to go out of space and the whole shit blew up. Why everybody got a twin or some shit like that alive right now? That's named after them. I mean, that's named close to them.
Hassan thinks we're crazy. He's like, what are we talking about? We can change the subject.
Hassan would never think I'm crazy. Hassan knows that I'm on some real shit. Why the fuck does he have a
Or if
fucking
you want to go.
twin brother that looks like him that's living right now? That shit ain't real.
Yeah, because I seen a video. They recorded stuff in Canada, like Mars and the moon.
Yeah.
There's some places in Canada that looks like. So
yeah, I know. Yeah, I don't believe that. And like even the pictures, when you read the pictures on the NASA website, it says computer image, computer generated. It says it at the bottom.
Yeah, it's altered. So they can say that and get away with it and make people that don't understand that it's real. And some people will believe that it's real.
The Earth is definitely flat, man. Definitely.
But that's why I say a pyramid, because who the fuck knows? Honestly.
If there's a
it's
pyramid,
the reason why we
So are we inside the pyramid or outside the pyramid?
We're on the outside of the pyramid. Think about it, bro. When I say pyramid, think of some dice, right? Think of dice. Say if the world was a cube, right? Now think about dice and think about if you was in one spot, it's flat everywhere on that square. But if you was to transition to the other side, it'll seem like it was a spear movement, but it's really just like flip to another flat plane. That's why you can see as far as you can at such a flat level. However, to some people, they feel the shift of a movement of like a spear movement. You feel what I'm saying? So people always think, a lot of people think the earth is just like this. It's like a flying saucer, right? It's flat and it's kind of round at the same time.
That's what I believe it is. It's like that.
Right. And it's moving like this. And then some people think it's a spear and it's just moving like this. But if you was to think of it in a triangle, it'll make a whole lot of fucking sense on why people are using triangles as so much power and why the pyramids of Giza has the same circumference of how big the earth is, bro. It'll make sense then. And while Mars has the same pyramids on Mars in the same spot that's pointing at.
Oh no. I don't know. I think it's just a disc, in my opinion. And I think like the sun and earth are really close to the sun and moon are very close. On the dome thing, I don't know.
Call the earth a frisbee.
I don't know if we live in a dome or not. Because some people believe in that. I don't know.
Right.
What does the Quran say about the earth?
Same thing the Bible say.
Yeah. Does it? Because the Bible says it's flat and it's in a dome.
No, it says it's not flat. It says that it's
a circular
layers
disc
to it, bro. Like if you were to go underwater, you can't breathe underwater. But then when you're on land, you can breathe, right? And if you go out of space, the fucking air pretty much gets lighter. So it's like the space lighter, the air. Listen, space lighter, air kind of heavier, water heavier than oil, heavier. None of that shit mixed. It's like levels, and it's
but when it describes the earth, right? We're just because you're describing stuff outside of the earth, like so outside of the dome, there's more water, right? So, like there's water below and there's water beyond the firmament, right? And
what's
the firmament
above is below. Yes,
and in the firmament is the dome, right?
Firmament is oil. That's why oil powers everything. Cars, gasoline.
I don't know. And the Bible says it's water.
The
right?
firmament?
It's beyond the firmament is water.
Beyond the firmament is oil.
And then below
be in this dimension.
Below the earth is water. No, I'm just saying what the Bible says. The Bible does not say oil.
Below the earth, they say is firmament. Firmament is black.
No, the firmament is the sky. The firmament is the sky. So when you
What's
look up,
underneath? What's underneath? What's underneath water, Hassan? That's black.
but
you mean oil, black?
Hey Siri, what is the firmament?
the firmament is the sky.
She read it, but she didn't read it to me.
The firmament is the sky.
The sky.
Or the heavens.
Siri, what is the firmament?
According to the Bible.
Hey Siri, what is the firmament?
According to the Bible.
In biblical context, the firmament is a vast solid dome created by God during the Genesis creation narrative to divide the primal sea into the upper and lower portions so that the dry land could appear.
Describes firmament as a dome.
Yes.
Hey Siri, what is underneath water?
Yeah, no chance is right, but the firmament is the sky, right? It's this, and then beyond the firmament or beyond the dome is water, and then below the land is water. That's how the Bible explains it.
Show me oil in the Bible. Show me oil in the Bible. Show me oil in the Bible.
The oil comes from like the menorah when you want to what is that? I forgot. But there's no oil location.
Hey, this is a great conversation. Let's go back real quick. Marcus, why did you disagree with hot sauce over people 6 feet and tall are more successful? Like you're kind of like mocking it.
I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying I get your whole like hot sauce, the whole average height. I think height matters in more industries than others, you know. Like, you know, the sports world, they usually genetically want tall people, you know, athletic man or woman. But I think
in the 9 to 5 blue collar work area, right? You can look it up. Taller people in everyday work are paid more than shorter people. And people who are 6 feet or taller are more likely to get promoted than people who are under 6 feet.
Yeah, I just think for, I don't know, maybe our individual experiences, probably just because I've seen general a lot of job markets out there where I see people of different heights and weights, with different positions and different, but that's just me, you could be right, I don't know.
You can look it up. I mean, it's there.
I know, hot sauce. You're gonna throw the Chinese education system and a curriculum against us. You're winning. I get that.
Feather Frost, you have anything to say to this?
Nah, man. I don't know nothing about none of that, man.
Go get you something.
Oh, here you go. What's that word right there in the S? SHEOL.
Sheol.
That's the oil. You have the earth. That's the oil. Mountains, moon, and then the firmament. You're right. It's at the top. But that is the blood of the earth. That's why that's the most important thing on the planet. That's why the most important, like if you would have oil in your backyard, Hassan.
Bro, that Sheol is not oil. Sheol is the place where people go when they pass.
Listen, that's why you think that's the most. Listen, if I was to put a fucking drill in the ground and find this shit pop out of the fucking surface of the earth, it's black. That's all I can think about. What makes you think oil is not that though?
Sheol does not mean oil. It doesn't mean oil, my friend.
I know, but listen, brother. If I was to dig in the ground under the earth and I had black shit come out of it, and I didn't know nothing about oil, I just knew Sheol, I would think that was Sheol, right?
The picture you're showing or the picture I'm seeing, that is not a black liquid. That is a location in a space where people went when you pass. And you have two parts. You have the part of persecution, and you have the other part which is known as Abraham's bosom.
Right. So why is the Sheol, right, black? Is it void?
Yeah, it's void. You can say that. Yes,
So
there's
what the
emptiness.
fuck is the oil then? Where's the oil at in here?
Emptiness. Black because it's
What
emptiness.
is oil? What is oil?
Oil is liquid. Oil is a liquid
Okay,
substance.
so let me ask you a question. What color does blood turn after it's been out in oxygen for longer than 24 hours?
Yeah, but that's still not emptiness.
What color is blood if it's been out for longer than 24 hours?
Still not emptiness, brother.
What
It's
color
not,
does blood turn?
I don't know. Then I don't know.
You know, goddamn.
I know, because this is ridiculous.
You don't want to say it. Just say it. What color does blood turn?
I have no idea.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Can anybody else answer this question?
It's not black. It doesn't turn black.
Turned into cap sauce.
It doesn't turn black.
What color does I didn't say it turned black. You just said it doesn't turn black. What color?
I don't know. Red. Then I would say red. Dark.
Is
Hold
it
on,
darker?
clip that, Hassan.
Red?
Clip that, Hassan. Hot sauce says he doesn't know. He doesn't know, Hassan.
Dark red, bro. I don't claim to know. I do not know everything. There's a bunch of stuff.
You know a lot. Hot sauce. You know a lot.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit I don't know.
It's okay to say I don't know. You know,
yeah, definitely is.
With that. There's a bunch of shit I don't know.
You hear that, Danny DeVito? Danny DeVito, Gary Coleman, Midget Mac.
So my thing is this, hot sauce.
But when we talk about the Bible, I know.
All I'm saying is, it's so many possibilities, so many things that we don't even know.
But Ron Mac,
but
right?
we have to be open. We have to be open, brother.
Ron Mac,
to all possibilities.
Okay, all right, okay. Just hear me out for 1 second. Hear me out. When you talk about the Bible and with the Bible, when you show me stuff from the Bible and then you ask me what those means, I got to go with the Bible say. Now, if you're telling me outside the context of the Bible, then I don't know. But the Bible does say that Sheol is the place where people go when they die, right? And it's just
so there's more. It's more people that's been deleted in our lifetime than there are that's living right now. Did you know that?
Yeah,
I didn't know that. No, I did not.
Yeah, so there was billions and billions, hundreds of billions of people that are deleted that lived, but now it's only like 700.
You mean
it's only 7. It's only like 7 billion people that's alive right now at this moment,
and some are dying at this moment.
I get your point. Yeah. The way you said it before was a little bit weird, but okay, I got you.
So the thing is, where does the blood go, hot sauce? And why doesn't the Bible talk about that? But they talk about a void, right, where spirits go, and there's nothingness. But why oil is not in the Bible, and why when you dig up a hole, you become a billionaire if you have oil in your yard?
So, but blood doesn't turn into oil. That's oil.
How do you know?
Because oil is called fossil fuels. Is the corrosion and carbonization.
Fossil? What is a fossil? Bones. What the fuck is the fuel of a bone?
I don't know.
He's gonna say Brita water. Brita water.
I mean, this is basic biology. It's not, bro. It's fossil fuel.
Brita. Hey, real quick, hot sauce, because now that we're going down this rabbit hole, and this is for everybody, because it praises glory.
Milk, nigga. That's what promotes.
So
milk. There you go, milk.
You talking about that? Talk about that factory produced milk, the one that looks, it's all bleached out. But I will say this, right? I have a question. So, because I know that some of us here we believe. And what we believe differently, or in some ways similarly as well. But so aliens, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all believe that it's what people describe aliens in space, or do we believe it's aliens as in maybe the wrong term that they use, or maybe something else, like whether it's angelic or demonic.
I would probably say, for me, I think they're fallen angels. I don't believe in aliens in general, but if you put it like that, I would say more fallen angels than just motherfuckers living abroad.
Fair enough.
Motherfuckers living in space. I would say fallen angels. Yeah, like, can you highlight that? No such thing as dinosaurs. He's right, man.
Okay. What about you, Hassan?
No. Like in that point, I don't know, and I cannot speak what I don't know. If I knew, I'll tell you.
Right. But what do you think it is? Do you honestly think it's space aliens, Martian men, or do you believe it's like Enochian, like angels, fallen angels,
No,
stuff
it
like
could
that?
be it can be jinns. Jinns is like
Right.
Jinn is like God made them a fire without smoke. They don't have, but they're made of fire, and the jinns used to live on this earth before we even created. So, but get back to Ron Mack. What you got to say before you took off?
No, I just wanted to. I asked a question. What is fossil? Right? What is a fossil?
Bones.
And we agree that fossils are bones. So what is fossil fuel?
What do you mean build on?
Is it not blood?
No,
because
it's not.
is bones and blood that makes fossil.
Oh,
Fossil is
calcium.
bones. So where did fuel come from the fossil, from the bones?
It's because of the pressurization. It has nothing to do with blood, bro. Right? That's why it's called fossil fuel, not blood fuel. Fossil fuel, because it comes from bones, fossil calcium.
I feel what you're saying. It comes from bones, right?
Yes.
But bro, I'm gonna be transparent with you. So if I were to pass, I'm gonna put it on me, no one else on here, on this panel, or in this world. If I were to pass and I were to die, right, and I just buried myself without a box to accumulate all of my bodily fluids. If I were to just bury myself right in the dirt, like how we supposed to, and I am only left with my bones, the fuel of my fossil will still be there, which is the bone. But the fuel from which the bone came from will be my skin, my blood. So what will the fuel be if it's not any? Where did it come from? The bone? Because the bone is still intact.
But if you
when you look at a fossil,
there you go, man. There you go. All right. Thank you, No Chaser. There you go. There you go, brother.
Yeah, our bodies are made of all of that.
No, but if you as a human being die and you bury yourself in the dirt, 50 years from now you would just be dirt again. There will be no bones. Actually, humans are a little bit different.
How do you say that when we have fossils that's older than 50 years?
Yeah, well, that's a loaded question, brother. But all I'm gonna say is this. Because they're fossilized, right? They're fossilized in amber and other stuff. But if you go to your backyard and bury a human being in the dirt, 100 years from now, he would be there would be no trace of him.
Really?
Or her. Yes.
Really?
Really.
Really?
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Yeah, your bones turn to dust.
So how do we explain a lot of the human remains that were not
they were preserved,
engulfed in amber?
They're preserved. no. The only reason why you see ancient humans is because they're preserved, right? Because if you take a human being and you dig 6 feet down, not in the casket, you just put a butt naked human being in the dirt. 100 years from now, there will just be nothing.
I'm looking at a bunch of dead human beings right now.
But those are
And I'm not
preserved.
talking about anyone on this panel. If you
They're
look in the
preserved.
background, what do we see? We see mountains. You don't think those are dead human beings?
No.
No?
No.
Oh man. Hassan, can you find mountains that look like humans
Yeah. Give me
and
one.
pull it up for us so we can be able to learn something tonight? Because I want my brother. See, Hot Sauce, he's very fucking intelligent. I promise you he is.
It's basic biology, bro. Everybody knows this. If you do not preserve a human being,
Everyone doesn't know anything.
Because listen, okay, well, I farm, right? And one of the things we do to make the soil nutrient rich and all of that, you put dead carcasses in the, like, before, for example, right? If you want to improve the soil so that you can grow if you want that you can grow crops, the first thing you do is you slaughter a bunch of pigs and you bury them underground, right? And that'll make the
What do
soil
you do
rich.
with their blood?
You let the ground soak it up, right? You let the ground soak it up, and you let the earthworms soak it up as well.
So you let the ground soak up their blood in order to make it fertile. Is that correct?
Fertile, yeah.
There you go.
But when you dig it now when you start to plant, there's no liquid there. It's nutrient rich dirt.
Because you let the blood soak it up, right?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. So like when you're looking at if you do not preserve the body like in a casket or something like that, then you just you go back to earth or what you made from.
Let me ask you
right?
a question.
Yeah.
So say if we slaughtered a pig, right?
Yeah.
Right? And we kept slaughtering pigs in the same spot.
Well, yeah, we do that because in the field, like we have a cornfield. So
How
we
far do you think the blood will go down? Do you think it'll stop at a certain point, or think it'll continue to go?
we keep it superficial. So like it's about like 3 feet. You just put it 3 feet and you let it sit there for a
So
couple.
let's say
couple
hundreds of
months.
years you've been slaughtering
Fertilize.
thousands and decades and years of pigs and generations of pigs in that same
No.
field,
You
the
can't
same
keep
way.
doing that. You're gonna ruin the land like that, right? You're gonna
Really?
ruin the land. Yeah, you'll
Why you
ruin the
say
land
that?
like that. Because the earth can only handle so much nutrients, right? You can't keep like doing that in one place, right? The
They
earth can
do
only
it to
handle.
us? All right, so
Well,
it's a place in it's Charleston, South Carolina.
okay,
It's called the angel. It's called the
you're
angel
asking,
tree, right? And the
but you're
angel
asking
tree
two
is where
different
they
things.
used to hang a lot of slaves.
Yeah, but
So
you're asking
the
me two
blood
different
used to soak the blood that they died when they died. The blood used to hit the ground. So the tree cannot die anymore now, and it
things.
it
But bro,
became massive and huge to this day.
Hear me out. Hear me out. You're asking me, like, the first question was, you said, what happens, right? Okay, you fertilize the land, but you can over fertilize the land if the same spot. But if you're just talking about killing black people, the purpose was not to fertilize the land. The purpose was just to kill black people.
I was talking about blood. Do you
Okay,
really think the blood can only stop at 3 feet? You don't
no,
think it can continue to keep
I'm
going
not.
down and
I'm not.
becoming black substance where it becomes the
Blood does
earth's
not, bro.
blood?
Blood does not become oil. I don't. You can ask me a trillion ways. Blood does not become oil. It doesn't.
All right. Well, that's just what you believe. I just think that it's a good question to think about. Like,
No,
what
but
is oil? Because do we know what oil is, or do we know
ask
what they say
Ask
oil is?
Siri, bro. Ask Siri. You can ask her. You can ask her. She'll tell you fossil fuels.
Hey, sir, but what is fossil fuels though?
Then ask her, then, bro. Ask her. right? If you don't believe me, you can ask her, because apparently you don't believe me. So you maybe you believe
Hey
him.
Siri, what is fossil fuel? Listen, it says materials formed naturally in the Earth's crust from remains of dead plants and animals that use that. What are you talking about? It's what it says. Remains from dead animals and plants.
So not blood, because plants don't have
What
blood.
the fuck are we talking about? It says dead animals too.
Yes. Yes.
Which means that a human is considered an animal, correct?
Yeah, sure.
There you go.
But it's from the bones of those animals.
It did not say
And
bones. It said the remains, not the bones. See, the fossil is the bone. The remains is the liquid form of the 75% of
okay,
water that we have in our remains when we pass.
all right. All right.
I just pulled up what fossil fuel means. You told me to do it, and I did it, and that's what
Yeah,
that's what the series said.
they did not say blood.
They did not say bones either. They said remains.
No, Chasey, he ain't trying to hear that shit, man. He ain't trying to hear that shit. He ain't
The
trying to hear
blood
that shit.
will be dried up in the soil by the time it turns into oil. And Hassan took it off the screen. I'm just saying it's a possibility. That's all. The blood will be dried up in the soil by the time it turns into oil. That doesn't mean there were dinosaurs. What? I didn't say anything about dinosaurs.
No, we were talking about dinosaurs earlier.
Right. We were speaking about dinosaurs earlier. However, I was speaking about the fact that what is oil and what is fossil fuel? Fossil fuel is the remains of dead animals and dead planets. I mean, dead plants. So that's all I'm saying. I'm trying to figure out what that is. Because if fossil fuel is blood from previous remains of humans, animals, and also plants, then that means that when we dig up oil and it pops up and it's in the ground and Jeffro finds it and he's like, yo, we're billionaires. Why do you you think that shit is worth billions of dollars, government? If it's not something important, it has to be something important. We use oil every day. We use it in our fucking cars. It makes our cars come to life in a sense of, because our car needs oil in order for it to run. In order for the engine to run, it needs some type of oil running through it. A little bit too, not even much. Because if your car doesn't have oil in it, that shit'll blow the fuck up. Gasolina. I'm just saying, we need to understand what these gold. We need to figure out what gold actually is. We need to figure out what oil actually is. We need to figure out why is there so many vibrations in copper? Why does these metals and materials have something to do with our everyday life right now? Right now, our computers, and we wouldn't even be talking to each other if it didn't have gold in it. It's gold in all of our computers, and right now, it's a little bit of gold. So that vibration is hitting. So we can be able to communicate with each other right now. Cell phones. We wouldn't be able to use a cell phone if it didn't have gold in it, though. Why? I'm just asking questions. I don't know shit. But what I do know is some of this shit don't make sense. And we need to come to the conclusion and the bottom line of what does. That's all. And I digress, y'all.
Now we appreciate you, Ron Mac. For the people watching, I hope everybody hit the like, subscribe button. Come to my channel, Chaz. To my channel. Hasa, do you have a response to? Before you go, Hasa, everybody hit the Cash App to support the show. Go ahead, Hasa.
No response. I have a question for you, Hassan. Would you let your wife go on a girls trip?
Fuck no. What kind of question is that?
Hassan, do you
That sounds
see
funny as
do
hell.
you see yourself marrying because you're from Iraq or Iran?
No, Iraq.
Iraq, okay. Do you see yourself marrying an Iraqi woman from the US, or are you going to go back to your home country?
Or
Fine.
black women from Chicago.
Or are you going to go back to your home country to get one?
No. She's Iraqi. It doesn't matter. And so to me, it doesn't really, because they're all Muslim. And to answer your question, Ron Mac, I can marry a black chick as long as she's a Muslim. So I can go to Africa. So Muslims like spread all
What
over.
about a white chick? Can you marry a white chick too if she's Muslim?
Yeah. There's white Muslim, Bosnia, Russian,
So long
Albania,
as the woman is Muslim, you can marry them.
or for the man, they can marry a Jew or a Christian as well, and they can stay in their religion because those like a sister cousin religions. Like we're kind of there's differences.
I mean, that's the only different religions, Jewish and Christian, and I mean, you can't marry a Buddhist, is what you're saying.
Buddhists, Hindus, they're way.
Must be Abrahamic faith, right? Must be a faith of Abraham.
Yeah.
Must be descendant of Abraham.
Yeah. What up, Chaz? Appreciate you coming up.
Fellas. Good morning, fellas.
Morning. Well, I don't like saying morning, Chaz.
Top of it.
For me, man, like she needs to be. Well, she should be Jew. She can only be Jew, but not too much, right? Because we have so many lifestyle differences, right? You have to eat kosher, right? Cannot celebrate the holidays. Must celebrate the feast days only, right?
The feast days. What are the feast days?
Feast of Trumpets, Feast of Sukkot, Passover, Pentecost. You know, Feast of Weeks.
I didn't celebrate any of that. I'm sorry.
Shavuot. Yeah, so
Christmas, Easter, Passover,
none of that shit.
None of that shit. I never celebrated none of that growing up.
Yeah, but no, we don't. You cannot celebrate Christmas, cannot celebrate Valentine's, cannot celebrate any kind of pagan holiday whatsoever.
You know what's effed up though, Hassan and Chaz?
What?
My birthday is on St. Patrick's Day. My daughter's birthday is on January 1st. My mother's birthday is on the first day of summer. My brother Stan. See, my birthday is 3/17. My brother Stan birthday is 7/13, and it's like 7/31. Sorry, and my son is July 4th. Me and my wife anniversary is on Valentine's Day because it just so happened to happen like that. My daughter is on Memorial Day. One of my other daughters is on Memorial Day. Son is on 4th of July. Like, bro, like it's like a lot of holidays that surround me as far as significant dates and situations and when people were born and alive and relationships. So it's like hard for me to not. I don't celebrate them in the way that the traditional world does, but I just been sucked into it because it's just everything just so happened to land on those days.
Mark, Matt, do you celebrate birthdays at all? Like your
No, I don't. However, I do because the day. All right, so you know how they're all of the major and all of the big let's say significant let's say like the pyramids, right? they're on nodal points on the world, right? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
They like where the nodal points is where the grid crosses each other, where parallel and where longitude and latitude cross right there in that spot. It's a lot of different major pyramids and nodal, they call nodal points, line up, right? So the reason why I may deal with a certain situation is because, just like I say, my birthday is on St. Patrick's Day, which is Sunday coming up. My daughter's birthday, my first child, her birthday is on January 1st, which is New Year's Day in America.
Right.
You know, it's like I got a 4th of July baby. My mother was the first day of summer. Like, it's just a lot of different weird birthdays, but we wasn't raised to celebrate any holidays or birthdays at all. But a lot of my children, Memorial Day, you know what I mean? A lot of my children have these were born on these days. So it's like equivalent to the nodal point to me where I'm like, shit, maybe it's some kind of significance to this actual moment, this day, for a reason. To me.
I got you.
What up? What up? Yes, how you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just. I woke up early. I'm glad you were on.
Oh, okay.
I usually miss your shows in the evening, so.
No, I appreciate you for coming. So, how long you been listening? Do you have anything to add to
I literally saw you on. I was watching some stuff, and I saw it, and then I just said I clicked the live. Let me say who's live, and then I saw you on, and I'm like, damn, let me go support my guy because I hadn't been to any of your shows. Like, I don't know, you just go at different hours. You just go at like.
Yeah. Hot Sauce was telling me that.
Yeah, your shit is random, man. It's really random.
I try to get on the panels when I can, but usually he's doing it while I'm like at work, and like you're not like as big as maybe some of the other people. So I don't think YouTube is like really pushing your stuff, because I really had to go back. Like, I saw you on when I was on Firefox, but then when I got on Chrome, I didn't see your thing. So YouTube is kind of acting weird in that way. So
well, consistency is the key. So the more you put out, the more they will push out.
Yeah, the algorithm rewards you for being consistent.
Yes,
and as a way to reward you, it pushes it out. So I told you, bro.
Hassan. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I apologize. No,
go ahead. You're fine.
Hassan, my theory worked. My theory worked about getting views. If you type in "pop the balloon" or "find love,"
yeah. You want me to pull it up?
Yeah, there's another guy. It's called The Finest Game Show.
Hold on.
It's called The Finest Game Show.
Okay. The Finest Game Show. Okay.
Are you see it right? Can you share your screen?
Yeah.
My theory is right.
Okay.
All right, go click. Yeah, click his name, The Finest Game Show.
Oh,
now you notice he got. Yeah. You notice he got like 1,700 subscribers, right?
Yeah.
One video, and he has 51,000 views. Damn. And 1,000 off of one video and 2 shorts.
Right.
So remember what I told you, right? if you look for videos that have over 100,000 views on it, and you copied it, YouTube will promote you. So this motherfucker in 5 days is monetized. Well, maybe not monetized because he probably don't have. Well, he does, right? Monetized because he got 1.7 thousand subscribers and 51,000 people have watched his shit over 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
And he copied, and he copied what everybody else does.
What did he copy?
Well, like this kind of dating game show, normally gets about 1 million views, right? So he just copied what everybody else does. So in YouTube, you gotta that's how the algorithm works, right? It has certain things it promotes, and then what you need to do if you want to be successful on YouTube is you go and you look at other things that has over 100,000 views. Then you kind of copy the same idea, but put your own spin to it. YouTube will reward you. You don't need to put out
Hot sauce.
billions.
Well, why don't we try this? Like, why don't we do like an actual trial?
Well, let me finish. Let me finish. So you don't need to put out tons and tons of videos, right? You just have to see what you got to download this app called vidIQ, and you just look for
vidIQ,
vidIQ.
Oh, okay. vidIQ. I got you.
Right, and then you just do that. You don't have to. YouTube don't require tons and tons of videos. Right, everybody who's successful, right? You just have to find out what the algorithm is promoting, and you do the same. But because I remember I said that, right? That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
And this guy did it, right? So he proves my theory right.
Yeah. But before, that's why I'm telling you, you need to start soon before more people start doing it. Then it will become useless by the time you started. You know, so this is a fresh idea.
Well, I mean, but you still do the format, right? You still there's always going to be something else, right? You just always follow the format. You don't get married.
But you want to be ahead of the curve. Just like you got all of the information on it right now, bro. Yeah. And you really feel it in your bones right now that's the
right
new
now
way.
I'm working on another project at the moment. I don't have time to do it. That's the
not
thing.
True, because you got time to be on this panel with us.
No, because right now the only reason I'm on this panel right now is because I'm actually sick.
Okay, what does that have to do with you actually producing a video that can possibly be?
I don't. Well, okay, two things. I don't have the time and I don't have the money to what I want to do.
What? So you can't go on vidIQ and type in sick and pull up the videos that's most popular about being sick.
No, because I'm using the money right now to start another project I'm doing right now. I'm doing another project at the moment.
What are you doing? What kind of project? I want to hear.
I don't want to talk about it now, but it's just another project I'm doing at the moment.
Is it video wise?
No. It has nothing to do with entertainment.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I guess the world will wait once you finish your actual project. I understand that because there's a lot of stuff that I'm working on that I won't even dare speak into the public because I believe
that if you say it, then it don't fucking happen, right?
It don't happen exactly.
So you just gotta keep it quiet.
Yeah, unless you write it down more times than you say it. Well, so if you say it, you have to write it down again and again and again. You gotta write it down 3 times.
That's what I'm working on right now. I'm working on something right now, and so that's why I don't have the money to do what I want to do with the YouTube thing. But I at some point I will do it.
What do you need to do with the YouTube thing? Like, what would it take for you to have a better YouTube situation? Tell me.
It's just you need money to produce the show I want to produce, right? So
what would you need? A soundboard?
No. You need like a lot. Like I need like a casting crew.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you trying to do like podcasting?
No.
I guess Hot Sauce, he doesn't understand. Hassan, play a little bit of the video.
You need a casting crew. You need.
I guess he doesn't understand like kind of what that video is. Like
I know what the video is. I know exactly what the
not
video
you,
is.
Hot Sauce. I'm talking about
Oh, oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
the game show exactly.
Yeah, play
Yes,
this Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Let's play this
it's a game.
video.
That's exactly right. It's a game show.
How long is this video?
No, just play parts of it so you get to see. Oh, he only has what? Oh, never mind. That's the commercial.
I have more subscribers than that. That's crazy. I might need to go ahead and do my application because I got all of the requirements to be monetized.
But the video has 51K views. That's the thing.
I had a video that had 50,000 views years ago. I used to get AdSense or some shit. They told me that I get 10 cents a view.
Okay, so and you can mute it, Hassan. You can mute the video.
Okay. All right.
Just so
okay. So basically, they pop the balloon on Find Love. So basically, whoever balloon he pops, that's the girls that's disqualified from the challenge.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And then he explains why he popped it, and then they explain like how they felt about him popping it and blah 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 blah.
Right, and then it works both ways, so they can disqualify themselves, or he can disqualify them. Right, it works both ways. Like
so I can call an influencer that has like, let's say like almost 1 million subscribers, and I can have them do this same type of situation, pay them a couple grand, pay them to do the same type of situation, and
right. But it seems like the money is the issue right now. It seems like
money is the issue.
Money piece of it is what's preventing everything from going on, because you still need a camera to record. You probably would want to have multiple cameras from multiple.
Yeah, you need multiple cameras. You need lighting. You need an editor, and then you need a casting guy to go out.
So I'm an editor. I edit my own shit. I have a DSLR camera right here in my hand too.
You can do it.
We have red cameras and shit like that. And we got a lot of shit that we can use. So I want y'all to give me the information so I can try to put all of this stuff together for us.
Well, you would first of all, you need some. It depends on how you're gonna do it. Are you gonna do one lady, multiple guys? Are you gonna have them go back and forth?
Definitely multiple ladies. Okay. Never multiple guys.
So then you need the men are gonna show up. Wherever the women are, the men are gonna show up. So that ain't
right. You need casting. You need a casting person to go out and get the girls.
I mean, the girls is
that's easy.
The girls is like, and then getting them to show up and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's easy because I deal with brand ambassadors. So I just call my wife if I need 20 girls. She can have 20 girls like at a certain location at the same time and not late at all.
That's because that's how Fresh and Fit that. Because that's how Fresh and Fit did it, right? They had a casting crew that went out and got girls and paid them and say, okay, hey, come on our show, blah 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 blah. That's how they became successful as well.
Right. So if we can figure some shit out where it can be entertaining more than just popping like a balloon. I mean, I see they got 50,000 views.
Multiple shows, multiple runs. When you have all those people there, if you renting out the space for however long it takes, you can have multiple. You know what I'm saying? Because they also have the one that's kind of like Tinder, where you have the people lined up. You have the guys lined up.
Left, right, yeah, swipe left, swipe right, and shit like that. Bootsy was on that shit. Yeah.
I believe that if you have people that's influencers in different markets, what's up, Next Level MF? If you got girls that's in different markets that have over like 50,000 subscribers and followers on Instagram or TikTok, they might have, what I mean? You can find it. Like, I'm around these people all the time. So I need to figure out like who I need to utilize, because when they post it on their channels or on their shows or on their Instagrams or Facebooks or whatever the case may be, where they're actually like an influencer at, where they have over 50,000 people that follow them on a regular basis, which is not that hard to find. then that means that they're going to send it out to those people, and they're going to 10 girls that have that amount of
Yeah, but
subscribers.
bro, you don't need to do all that because the algorithm will push it for you. That's
Yeah,
the whole
but
point.
the thing is, though, if you get 10 of those girls, it's easy to get 10 of those girls because I know a lot of the girls that's like that personally.
Then you should do it.
I need to do that. I'm just trying to figure out a better show than popping balloons. That shit was whack. It wasn't even the quality wasn't there. Like the sound quality, it wasn't there. It looked decent because they shot it on the phone. They didn't use a DSLR for that. I can guarantee you that. They shot it on the iPhone. But it was stabilized. That means they used the gimbal like this right here. They used the actual gimbal.
Because he took that idea from a woman. Now, right? Hot sauce. Then a woman.
Yeah,
No, it's a lot of people doing
no,
it.
it's it actually was like these like 20-some-year-old kids that did it first.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
She stole it. She took it from them.
Bro, it's a
Right.
lot of different editions. It's like there's a Nigerian edition, which is
Yeah,
actually
yeah. There's a lot. Yeah.
There's like a lot of people that do that. Because I like to watch the one more with the adults than the kids, so they have more grown and sexy kind of thing.
But they stole it from the kids though.
Yeah,
because the kids did come up with it first. Like real talk.
Yeah, it's a good because that's been out for a long time. It's a good
but it's the one from Phoenix, Arizona, like the girl Amira or whatever.
Yeah.
Because
she started doing the adult ones, like with the grown people instead.
Yeah, like the 30 plus or like the 20 up. Because the other ones, I mean, they're not kids because they're still in their 20s, but at least like you had a variety of people from like 30. She even had a couple 40-year-olds on there.
Nothing's hard to do when you got the paper to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nothing's ever hard to do when you got the bread to do it.
Yeah.
You got the money to make it happen.
Yeah. But yeah, you need a good studio and you need a good casting. You need good casting.
You could probably rent. I'm thinking they're probably renting like warehouse spaces.
Yeah.
I've seen some behind the scenes stuff, and they have like they one of the guys, he hired private security, and he was like, "Yo, y'all need to wrap this shit up, blah blah blah." And they were talking about like the space and the problems they were having when they were trying to get the space. So I think they just like a building, like a empty building, like a commercial building or whatever. And then you need the backdrop, but like I said, you also need pretty good lighting. So you may have to rent a camera crew for that. It would probably be a bit better if you rent a camera crew, but all that shit costs money. Because if you get a professional camera crew, they'll probably come with the lighting.
Right.
And how much money
package with a lighting package or whatever? So
how much money are we talking? Like 10,000?
I don't think that much. Maybe a couple
like
of grand.
2 or 3,000 probably.
Yeah. Depending on where you are and
but yeah, like hot sauce, like I told you, you already have the idea. Just do it.
Yeah.
Like,
well, see, I just think you should start off smaller scale. I don't think you should even start off that big, as grandiose. But by the time you get ready to start that, it probably won't even be in your mind. It may not even be a good idea anymore. Because if you're replicating something and you have to spend money to do it, then like I don't really think it's a good idea. Personally, I think you should find things that you can do for free. Faceless
YouTube is good too, but it's a little bit complicated. You gotta find the right niche. But Faceless YouTube is really good as well. Because Faceless YouTube, because I would do probably something about business or something like that. But that's good as well if you find the right niche.
Right. Yeah, just something because all pretty much every lane there's some unique lanes on YouTube, but pretty much the things that most people think about, that lane is already there.
Yeah, but I mean, but the thing about it is, which is good because actually YouTube algorithm doesn't promote uniqueness; it promotes what's trending. So if it's saturated, is kind of good because you want to do the same thing that everybody else is doing because the algorithm is going to push you, right? If you just produce it better than the next guy, then the algorithm is going to push you a bit. Then people are going to watch you a bit more. But the algorithm doesn't look for uniqueness.
I don't agree because if I'm looking at people's videos as a content absorber, like if I'm looking for videos, I always have to ask myself, why your channel and not somebody else's channel? Why should I watch your channel and not somebody else's channel?
But most people don't do that.
Reinventing the wheel here. I'm just talking about like your channel has to have some appeal for people to want to watch it. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Yeah, it has to have appeal. But like, for example, right, like gold digger videos, bro. I love that shit. I wake up in the morning, I watch me like 1 or 2 gold digger movies, and then go on about my day, right? And I watch like a bunch of different guys, right? I watch a bunch of different guys who do it, right? I'm not thinking why I'm watching this guy or another guy. I'm just like, okay, I'm just watching it, right? I'm not going too deep into it.
Have you ever, let me ask you this. Have you ever watched content and you didn't like the content before? I'm sure you don't follow that channel that you see, right? Because there was something there that's the difference between the things that you watch, go back to the channel, and the things that you watch once and just not interested in that person's channel.
Not interested. Yeah. But like, for example, right? These are the things I kind of watch on YouTube. I watch Gold Digger channel and I watch Catch a Cheater channels, right? I fucking love that shit. But I'll watch a bunch of people's shit. I'm not like just watching one guy's channel. I'll watch a bunch of different guys' channel. You see what I'm saying?
Watching, but you're not. My point is you're not watching every single person that does content on cheaters or every single person that will.
No, I'm not. But I'm not loyal to one. I'm not loyal to one either. That's what I'm saying. Right. And that's why YouTube promotes trending shit instead of like unique videos, from my understanding.
I don't know if it's just that they promote trending stuff, because that's the one thing I actually do a lot is really like try to understand the algorithm and how it works. I think it's not about trending because they gauge it by different metrics. And the thing is, it could turn into trending, but it's not trending. What YouTube does is it looks at retention rate. So if someone is if it meets a certain threshold, there's 3-4 different metrics that it looks at. And if it meets a certain threshold, as far as like it starts off in your bubble, the people that's on your channel looks at that. It also looks at like people once it's like got a certain amount of legs, or I'm trying to think of a way to say it. Like once it starts like people are actually looking at it and engaging in it, and or well, the coming back to it thing is another metric, but like once people start really looking at the video and stuff like that, then that's when they start pushing it out to other people. So it's not a trending video per se. It's more of like the engagement. Like if people are actually interacting with the video, if you made it in a way, and there's even a way to like look at how people react to videos and customize videos according to that, based on the specific thing that you do. That's why there's people that can go viral every single time they put out a video, because they know what the algorithm is looking for. They understand the audience,
but again, but when they're looking for the algorithm, what the algorithm is looking for is what has 100,000 views or more, right? So maybe trending is not the right word, but they're looking for what people are looking for the most. And one of the great examples of that was the what the fuck was that? The Korean thing. What the fuck was that? What's the name of the game? Squid Games, right? Even fucking Mr. Beast did it. Right? Everybody did it. Why?
Because you can't really use Mr. Beast as a good example of
no, but I'm saying everyone did it, including Mr. Beast. I'm not saying Mr. Beast just look at Mr. Beast. I'm saying everyone did it, even Mr. Beast. As big as Mr. Beast is, where he doesn't need to do it, he still did it because he understands that the algorithm does look for trending stuff. That's what I'm saying. Because Mr. Beast doesn't have to do that.
If you're talking about like popular topics and stuff, yeah, popular topics usually because everyone's looking to see what's going on. But as far as like how the algorithm work, it doesn't work based on like popular content. It bases it on retention rate. It's not based on
retention
is how people are absorbing the content. It's not based on it being trendy.
No, but your retention rate dictates your not your CPM, your RPM, right? Your retention rate is based on dictates your RPM. But what Google will promote, meaning like on the sidebar. So like as you're watching like this live stream, as people watching this live stream right now, right? There'll be suggested videos that you should watch, right? And majority of those videos that are suggested are based on the algorithm of people who are watching that watch this. What are the most other common videos that they watch as well? That's how the algorithms work to push your videos.
That's right? Part of the metric, but that's not. Oh, okay. You got it, bro. You got it. I'm not gonna. You got it. You know what you know. I know what I know.
Okay.
Ron Mack, you still with us? Fizzle Frost?
I think everybody.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody.
Yeah. I'm still here. I was just cooling with my daughter.
Okay. Hope everybody hit the like, subscribe, share button to support the show. Hit the Cash App. Appreciate it. We're about to hit the almost 3 hours. It's getting late.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna head out. Y'all take care, man. Take it easy.
You said an hour, man. You said an hour.
But the conversation got better, Appreciate you, Hot Sauce. Any final thoughts?
Yeah, take it easy.
Okay. Later, Hot Sauce. Fizzle Frost, what is your final words?
Oh man, everybody keep your mind frame up, man. Stay cool, stay safe out there. And as for the algorithm, man, it's the consistency is what gonna get it, man. The consistency and just pushing yourself like through other revenues like Facebook, IG. You just gotta use whatever that you feel comfortable with, and just keep on posting. And that'll get you in there.
All right. Appreciate you, Fizzle Frost. Oh, Ron Mack. You still with us? No. Chaz, what is your final words?
Thanks for having me on the show, bro. I'm just glad I caught you. I was just glad I was up there try to, just support you and stuff. Like, cause like I said, you go really, really odd times. So
yeah.
I just glad I caught you and I was able to come up here and chop it up with you for a little bit. So appreciate it. Appreciate you having me.
No, I appreciate you for coming. You're always welcome here. But since Ron Mack's not here, let me play his song real quick.
What? End of CIA, stacks, ATL, bands, LA racks. If I do you wrong, you can get a nigga back. But I told her she can meet me in the bag. Old girl cool, she got a nigga bag. Know my real name, but she love to call me mad. Niggas stole my swag, then it made it sound bad. I got things you niggas just never had. Like class, the Wit Hassan rags. It made me sad to see you just use a fag. What type of nigga walk around dressing like that? Catch Mac round town wearing fast. Stacks, Ron Mack, shine when it get dark. My mama name, set it on a nigga heart. Yeah, so you know it's 4 life. I'm in 4 seasons with 4 wives. 4 wives? Is that a word?
Now, Ron know better. He should not be riding a bike in the house. Mama used to always tell us, hey, bring that bike in the house.
And before we get out of here, this is 6 new song. Everybody go check it out and give him some support. What the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. Here's a little preview.
Say it loud, country and I'm proud. Say it loud, country and I'm proud. Say it loud, country and I'm proud. Say it loud, I'm country and I'm proud. Oh, 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 oh. I'm country, bitch. Yeah. I'm country, bitch. Yeah. I'm country, bitch. Country, bitch. Country, bitch. Oh. Country, bitch. Country, bitch. Country, bitch. It's the country shit. Country, bitch. Yeah. Country, bitch. Oh. I'm country, bitch. It's the serving bitch. Mama used to whoop my ass with some break switches. Niggas getting drunk at noontime. Sitting in the shade drinking moonshine.
Yeah, that's, ladies and gentlemen, that was 6. Go support 6. Go subscribe to Fizza Frost, Chaz Focus Reacts, and Ron Mac as well. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate the support. And until next time, I'll promise I'll figure out like a set schedule, But and I appreciate everybody that came through, in the chat. Next Level, No Chaser, Reed, Marcus, Trey, Rob B, Woody, and everybody that came through. Hopefully you hit the like button and subscribe. All right. Until next time, everybody, we're gone. Salute, good night, and good evening, and good morning.